says Atrium on one thing I got, and it says Salt River Brewing on another one.
Never call. Well,
All right. Well, while Jason's figuring out what beer he's
she said
drinking,
Atrium.
It may be because it has something on Atrium up here.
guess what,
It's
people?
spelled everything. Hey!
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. All right, well, let's start out, get this out of the way. Our boy Eric, happy birthday. Birthday
Oh, yeah.
tonight.
Yes, happy birthday.
50 fucking 5 years old.
Wow.
55.
If Frisch's was still open, you could eat for
I know,
the senior
right?
menu.
Yeah. And we're joined
There's
by...
still some discounts.
We're
at
joined
55.
by
OG in the house today.
Steve. Steve came down to have a couple
back
of
from the
beers.
1940s.
Right. Glad to be back.
Where y'all decked out in his UK. Look, he's got the UK basketball.
Yeah. We're having some crazy weather here. You don't know how to dress.
Yeah, we don't know how to play either.
Well, yeah, we're having a hard time. But
Okay, with that being said, this is the Shock Top, which that's its own thing, right?
It's
Shock Top is its own, or is it a Budweiser product?
It's Shock Top.
Shock Top.
I don't, well, somebody might have bought it, but it started out as its own.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
It's its own thing.
It's its own.
So, I've had this. We've had this at other places. It's a very good Belgian wheat. It is not the Blue Moonish as everyone compares it to.
Everybody, that's one
So,
crazy thing.
yeah.
I've got the Zero Root Beer by a better.
I bet, yeah.
Now, y'all, I don't know if you saw my last one when I had that root beer. Not
Yeah,
your father, but
Not Your Father.
excellent, perfect, tasted like root beer, solid.
I don't know if you've
It
been
was a
paying
damn-
attention, but
It was a damn 5.56.
So a real root beer.
It was root beer.
it's not your father's root beer.
5.9%.
So, I don't know if you're watching the YouTube channel or not, but he's got some shorts where he's been doing beer, especially the Christmas beer reviews.
Christmas
And
beer.
let's just say there's not very Christmas beers that are Christmassy in Buckeye Jason's eyes. He said, if you're gonna be Christmas on the label, it needs to taste like
There's
Christmas.
gonna be
I said, what the
Ben
fuck is
Crosby with a Christmas shit on the can. It best
I said,
fucking cut
what
out
the
like a
fuck does
fucking-
Christmas ales taste like? What is that? What's Christmas taste like?
Tastes like everything.
I don't know. It could be.
Sugar
There's a
cookies,
variety.
candy, nutmeg, some kind of festive Christmas holiday spirit. Not.
I don't know. I think a lot of
fucking
hops
pale
gives
ale.
it that, like that cedar tree smell.
Like, give me a fern taste or something.
So, all
something.
right. So there's one. It's not a Christmas. It's not advertised as a Christmassy, but it's from Mad Tree, and it's called Thunder Snow, and it's got that cinnamon. It's got the hazelnut. You can you can actually taste.
They do the clovey thing.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
So I think that I'm gonna get you. Next time it's available, I'm gonna try to get you some, and we'll see how
Close. Tastes like a Christmas ham. How about
Christmas
that?
ham.
Turkey dressing. Give me some. If it's gonna have Christmas on the can, it best have some kind of fucking.
What was the one we had? We came down here for. They were doing their Christmas beer release, and Ashley had us down. It was on one of our, and the Bing Crosby was actually on the can.
On the fucking can.
On the can.
Christmas
Like,
present
yeah,
Bing
it's like
Crosby.
White Christmas. Oh, this one's gonna be
I think
great.
it was called White Christmas, baby.
Was it? It was something, yeah, but it was shit.
It was like somebody took their pale ale and whatever threw it in the can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with maybe a 3 on this one. Barely a hint of root beer smell to it, and then there's no root beer taste at all.
No taste at all.
Oh.
Ooh. What are you enjoying down there, Steve?
Never cold. They told me it was from Atrium.
Atrium.
Which is here in Lexington.
Atrium has had some pretty
I'll
good stuff.
maybe sample that one later.
Yeah, so that's probably gonna be on the list for later.
That's cold.
I gave it a 4. I liked it.
Yeah, that's what I got the Shock Top. I gave it a 3.5.
You know what you're getting with Shock.
Yeah. All right,
I'm disappointed.
so
Disappointed.
now that Steve's in the house and he's dressed in his basketball gear, when we were sitting in his bar at the house and stuff like that talking, we kind of started last year when the UK basketball was kind of doing what they were doing. We kind of started a segment with a friend of ours that's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Larry Story. And we were going to start a segment called "What Would Larry Think?" or "What Would Larry Do?" So, you being the Ohio State fan that you are the closest thing that we have to a Larry, as far as keeping like.
I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know.
No, Larry. Well, like I said,
I'm my own person.
Larry. No, listen. Larry was when you tell somebody, oh, that guy bleeds. Larry was Kentucky through and through. I mean, there was a guy at work that would talk stuff.
Well,
and
especially basketball.
Yeah,
He liked it
yeah.
all, but basketball was his thing.
And I'll to this day, Matt Jones owes the Story family a royalty check because of Larry's story, Matt Jones is as popular as he is today.
Well, at least out of Bluegrass Station.
At a Bluegrass Station. He would print out a copy of the blog, Matt Jones's blog, every day, every night, bring it in for Steve, Chris, all the guys in the shipping department. Oh, it was
Updates?
Yeah, just read it like a little newspaper.
It was our version of cat's paw.
Right.
But so you did not like it was. He bled blue through and through. So last season, obviously, we talked about the Mark Pope giving like, oh, we got the team back, and all that. So then, okay, they did well. Well, so we were kind of like, all right, what do you think Larry would do? Oh, Larry did so. So now,
let's get to your point. Fine.
Now there are some speed bumps with this season. I believe this is the season that should have happened last year. The growing pains and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Now, I agree to that to an extent, but I also have to say this season, it's just the roster's not put together good. He brought in some people. Brought in
that's
one
what I'm saying.
Point guard.
No, that's what I'm saying because last season he brought most of those kids.
All the kids he already had, all well seasoned, all played together, played as a team, knew what was going on.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So those guys should have developed. The development of those guys being able to play together as a team, that should be this year's team. I'm not saying those players, but the development playing together as a team, that should be this year's team.
Now, but we can't have that anymore because we're all one and dones.
Well, you can
Very
still
rarely
have that stuff. You can
you'll
still
find
have the guys
like
staying.
he did last year. He brought in a bunch of what do you call them? Graduate student.
Yeah.
I mean that. We're not going to play pro, so they were all together.
Right, but
and that's what you need.
Well, they're staying longer. They're getting money.
Right.
They used to be more one and done.
In my opinion, this is the team this is the growing pains this year are what should have happened last year. Now, on to my point, since you see I'm rattling around, what do you think Larry would be doing? Like, what would Larry say about what's going on right now?
Well, he would say that, first of all, they got Jaden. Lowe was supposed to be the point guard and start, and he's really good. We've seen, but he was hurt when he got here. Hurt his shoulder again, so he's out. But there was not a backup for him.
Yeah,
that's mistake one.
Yeah. I mean, you bring in more
bad
than
luck
one
and mistake.
Bring in more than one point guard.
Yeah. They should have learned last year. Same thing happened.
At least.
Jaden Quaidens, another guy they got that had injury problems. He showed up. He was supposed to be the starting center, and this was supposed to be his year to take off.
But
everybody thought.
Isn't he supposed to be like he's not hurt? I thought there was somebody saying they're holding him out because of his draft stuff.
Well, he's not been playing.
He is officially done. He has officially said he is done. So Pope wanted to say, here's your T-shirt. Go to the fucking stands, you losing ass motherfucker. Because we paid him.
I dare say he was the highest paid player on that team.
He's played maybe 3 games all year.
Well, he was the reason why they beat St. John's. He
played. He was a monster. That was his first game back.
Yeah.
And I was there, and I go, "Oh, this is awesome." And then things were looking up. No.
Like I said, I think he's played 3.5 games.
So they're actually 2 stars that they were counting on that he was.
That are
just didn't even hardly play this year. But he did. That's another thing. You've got to prepare for if there's injuries or what have you.
Well, I mean, that's part of recruiting, I think. Pope should have delved into this situation of this guy's hard and seen what he played last. I don't know where he played last year, but he just, from the get-go, it seemed like he came in and was like, I'm not going to play. I mean, as soon as he got here, the thing was,
big man?
Yeah, I'm a little hurt, so I want to sit out because of my draft. The whole season has been that. So, so do you not ask that? You not find that out in front ahead of time? Like, hey, what kind of player are you? Come in here and give me this, this, and this. Yada.
I think you do, but people change through the year or through the season.
Right.
And then things and people get in their ears and go.
Yeah. But that seemed from the get-go that he was out from the get-go. Like he got a little injury and was like, I think I'm not going to play. I was like, is this kid that good that he's going to go in the first round of the draft? I didn't know nothing about him until he got to Kentucky.
He's supposed to be a first rounder.
Wow.
But he hadn't shown anything. Maybe that one game and
they're going again on
potential,
right?
So some kids are like, hey, it's gonna be great.
I think he's gonna be good.
I think he's gonna be good. Well, so getting back.
So that's two things that just blew up and made everything else. And then you got the rest of the team is shooting guards. Well, they all can. And you tried to force one of them, to be point. That didn't work.
Not good ball handling.
Malachi Marino's probably been the best. I've been most pleased with him because he was supposed to sit on the bench and be a project.
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought
so he was going to
see the court till next year
because of
Quint's and then they thought but Garrison was going to be great. I was not impressed with Garrison last year, so I'm not surprised by what he's doing now. I'm just
I can just see Larry in the mornings after a UK loss. He was just like, just come in there.
Well, it sounds like he'd been upset after last game because they turned the ball over like 62 times. They came out. The first 5 minutes looked like they were going to put it away, and all of a sudden somebody pushed one of them, and that was the end of that. They were like,
if the next morning after a loss, if you came into work and he would break down, he would sit there and he would break down the whole thing and say, "This is what he should have never done that." But I think Larry would be losing his mind right now.
Well, a lot of people question Pope taking people out. Like he took out the guys that when you said had the lead, and then they went on a 20-2 run.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like
no timeout in there, huh?
No. And it's just.
And that was against A&M.
Yeah.
Golly, is A&M that good or?
No, they're like a Kentucky.
They're about the same.
Up and down.
Yeah.
They're about the same record.
Okay. Well,
I think we have the better team, but little Bucky down there, they play rough and physical, and they make you dictate the
that's
tempo.
That's where he's at now.
That's what he did. He goes, look, we're gonna muddle this up. After they, like you said, UK took a lead, looked like they were on a cruise. And then they said, we're going to muddle this up and turn this into a shit show. And they go, and we'll beat them at our style. And that's what they did. And it was just...
Yeah, okay.
And then Kentucky was just kind of like, they never have a... And what I liked about Pope last year, seems like he'd go into halftime and make some adjustments. And but some of the... I don't see any in-game adjustments.
Somebody needs to send him a copy of that Pitino speech from last season.
Well, he's getting close.
You're gonna have to
play like a fucking
start cussing a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
I think he looks and sounds when he's talking like he may be a little lost in this process as well. It's like he's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. What am I going to do?
Well, he played here, so he's got to know that the pressure is on.
He does know that, but I think he's bewildered with this collection of ball players compared to last year.
I think it's going to be harder for him because I think he's, like I said, with this, it's harder for every coach nowadays because you got the NIL to deal with, the one and dones, people that don't want to play because they're coming up, hopefully they get their draft. And it's not like the old days when you played for Kentucky instead of playing for the name.
Right.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's all about how much money can I make, and then I've made that money, so I don't really have to play it.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like that's a coach is going to have like
it needs to come down to. All right, here's the money. I'll give you $1 million, but guess what? Game 1, you're going to get X amount of money.
Well,
game 2, you get X amount. If you miss a game, you lose.
But you
X
also
amount of money.
you also have to the coach has to sit down and especially here and I'm not the biggest Kentucky fan in the world. So if the coach sits down with the player and says, listen, it's going to be like what Pitino said. You're going to get paid to come here, but you're only going to keep getting paid if Kentucky wins.
What's I'm saying?
Because the fans want winners. And if you're not going to give me 110% on the court, practice, game, anything, then you're...
That's what they've got to get. They've got to get to if we're going to pay these players, it's got to come down to a contract thing now. Where you're going to come to me, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars.
Game 1.
In the contract is you get this much for this game, that much for that game. You get a bonus if you score.
You get paid,
double, triple,
paid
double,
by performance.
Blah, 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 blah. If you miss a game, you're not getting paid. If you quit on us, we can take, same with the clause of any clause like a coach or a player. You did something detrimental to the team, you're out.
You're out, and you forfeit the money.
I thought about this, and I thought, that's probably the best idea. But here's the problem: is it's the absolute Wild West, and there's no rules. And even though you might do that and say, this is how I'm going to structure your contract,
Well, it's got to be
There's
everybody.
somebody at Kansas going, don't screw with that. I'm going to give you all of it up front.
That's what I'm saying.
So there's going to be somebody that's going to do that.
It has to be all inclusive.
Right. It's got to
College
be
basketball has to say this is how
Top
it is.
to bottom. Top to
Whether it
bottom.
be a Congress comes in and says this or whatever. NCAA should have took charges to begin with.
Well,
if they
yeah.
got some balls, they should try to at
No,
least
they just
try
let
to
it go.
Yeah.
They were just like,
They're going, see, this is what we told you would happen.
And it did.
But yeah.
They got to come out with contracts.
But getting back to the whole, what was Larry, I think he would be losing his mind. I think when they play good, but right now I think he'd be losing his mind because he would know or think that the team was way better than they are.
Yeah.
And I do think they are
They
better
show
than they are.
sparks,
But
but
like you
then- I don't know.
said, key pieces off the floor leads to disaster sometimes. So,
How about this for the Big Blue fans who go to the house? Mitch Barnhart retiring.
Oh,
Happy? Not happy?
it's time. I don't want to disparage the little fella too much, but no, he did some good things for
How would
Kentucky.
you? What would you rate his performance? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
I'll give you.
I'll give him a B minus.
Ooh, big nice.
I'm a kind of on the same level because he brought all the lower, like baseball's now decent, softball.
Now, see,
Everything he brought
Yeah,
up.
he brought everything.
I feel that, and I was
basketball.
thinking about this today. I feel that in the B-ish range, but then I thought, no, I'm going to go C minus because I think the two contracts of your football
Stoops,
and basketball coach
Calipari.
dropped him down so
Yeah.
bad because he fucked football over because they can't get rid of Stoops for the
Yeah.
last 3 years.
Yeah.
And Calipari, kind of the same thing. It's like you're stuck in that rut, not winning championships.
Yeah.
You put all that money into that. Those two coaches, I think I just dropped them down. That was just
I agree.
the
Those are the
worst
two worst
fucking
contracts
decisions I've ever
like,
seen.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
that
why I
was
said
craziness.
I go C minus. If it wasn't for those contracts, like you said, he brought up baseball, volleyball, elevated women's basketball.
Yeah.
He hired the one coach that got hurt and quit. His other coach
And now he's
hired.
got the kid from or the guy.
Softball
from
team's
Big Ten.
good. The baseball team is good.
Yeah,
but I
right.
think
Rifle
those,
teams,
Rifle
national
teams,
champions.
national champions.
those
Yeah.
two
Yeah, the-
contracts were
yeah,
the
those were
most
horrible,
horrible
yeah.
contracts ever
Horrible.
fucking made.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
For the-
they were awful.
for the-
Yeah.
that's
All right.
C minus.
So
Well, that's why I didn't give him an A minus.
So, speaking of the football, we kind of went over a couple Saturdays ago. You and the peanut.
Yeet.
Whoa!
What's a yeet?
You and the peanut.
Huh?
Is that supposed to be
Yes,
yet?
it's yet.
Picture day.
That looks
Picture day.
Oh.
I thought you were wearing the white one.
It's in the car. I had to change back
Oh,
to the
all right.
team.
All right, here we go.
All right,
We're all Lafayette alums. We have a Lafayette baseball alum here. What the fuck do you think of that shit right there? I'm
This is
against-
newer, by the way.
I'm
This
against
is newer.
It should say,
the,
it should say Lafayette. It should not say.
I have the other one in my trunk.
I don't like
I
I
don't
don't
like
get it.
I don't like the pirate flag.
Well, this is new too.
Like, why we have a sword and a pirate flag? Like, that's a pirate sword. It's not a general.
Well, I guess if that's their new emblem, but I do like the Elm the Cross swords, you know.
I have that hat in my car.
that
but
sword
no, I
looks
don't
like a
the-
pirate sword. Like they're trying to
When
go
did they
pirating.
start even saying
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah, when did that happen?
I think it's a slang thing. It's one of
I know,
those.
but-
I don't know.
Like I said, it's not even, it passed our generation, so it's,
It is.
I'm
yeah,
against it.
It was.
Vita, if you listen to Lafayette, I
2000s.
guess it. Alumni doesn't like it.
Yeah.
that's right.
Well, the alumni is our coach, and he made it. So
I mean, are we going to? We're being pirates now. It's not even a fucking.
It's a buccaneer. Or
no,
It looks like a
oh, that's right.
buccaneer.
We're supposed to be in general. That's right.
it's
yeah.
supposed to. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
the
yeah,
general.
that's right,
We're-
yeah.
it's not we're not
Yeah,
pirates.
but we're a French general.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're not the conference.
The swashbuckling general.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Have you ever seen
No,
a
I like the
swashbuckling
two. I like the
general?
two swords.
Yeah.
I
Instead of trying
have
to make
Oh,
a
that's
man.
like with the blue
Yeah.
hat. They've got the two swords crossing.
Yeah.
Right.
The other one's just the L.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I yeah, and I'm not real like with the sublimation jerseys. I don't really like one piece.
Oh, this is not just a throw over. This is a
That's
jersey.
a jersey.
This is jersey.
Yeah.
I'm totally against this. I'm totally against it.
He does have a traditional.
I
button
have
down with
I have the
Swiss
straight
leather.
up button down with the letters
Yeah.
and everything.
This is like a warm up.
I know.
It looks
it's-
like a warm-up, yeah.
It looks like
That's
a
a,
warm
that's a travel like. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
you got a
Yeah,
double
travel,
header.
thanks to travel
Yeah.
ball, this is
And you
now
like-
the style.
Yeah.
I'm not liking it.
So,
I'm getting old. I'm getting grumpy. I'm like,
all right.
Take a seat
Back
back
in my day,
there.
those letters had been sewed on.
I mean, we're just changing.
We don't
old
get the
school.
funding like that
All
anymore.
right, so we talked. Like I said, we were talking about you guys, you and the peanut gallery that we had a couple weeks ago. We're talking about the UK football schedule, and we've got people giving them 9-4,
Oh, God,
8-5.
they're going crazy
and all
there,
that
weren't they?
stuff. Oh yeah. So what
They've
is
been drinking?
your? Oh yeah. What is your expectation for what's his name?
Will Stein.
Stein. Yeah. What is your expectation?
This is what's so
year
hard.
one. What is your expectation for year?
Record-wise?
No. Just what do you like?
How,
What
how
do
do you
you
expect
see?
the team to play?
That would include record-wise.
I mean, if you want to tell me what you think the
I-
record will be, that's fine. But
I'm already
I
said
think
that.
that's what I want.
much
I want them
better
to beat
coach.
the teams we're supposed to beat. I don't want to lose to Vandy, or if we play Missouri, South Carolina.
And Missouri's tough now. Vandy's tough now.
Yeah. The,
Well,
the
we'll see.
Mississippi State. Now, Ole Miss has improved.
Yeah, vastly.
But there's 4 or 5 teams that I think we should beat.
in
We should be beating
Conference teams, you're saying,
and
conference
then
teams.
be in the hunt against Bama and Tennessee, and then maybe something good happens and goes our way.
you
know.
turnover or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
And that's the way they're going to get to 8 wins or.
Do they have a
whatever.
quarterback yet?
I haven't heard.
I
Of
don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, I've heard committed
Well,
here, committed there.
they got the backup from Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah,
but I haven't heard.
The kid
Oh,
from
that's right.
Cincinnati, and then somebody else is supposed to be
Right.
coming. But yeah, so yeah, there's people that are like 9-4 or 8-4, 9 and
I think they're
whatever.
expecting
It's
too
like-
much.
Like I said, I like him as a coach. I think he's a better coach than Stoops.
By a long
yeah.
shot.
But we'll have to see what he does with putting together a program.
Yeah.
Well, that's that's going to be the test. But
I want to see that that Oregon style offense at
But
Kentucky. I want to
this
see
is-
the ball thrown.
This is what
Yeah,
I
me
want to
too.
see, though. This is what I want to see out of it. If I'm going to watch a UK game and I want to see, let's say they're playing Eastern Michigan, and they struggle against the MAC.
They struggle every game against
But it's
Mac
like
to the fourth quarter.
that's a team. And I'm not taking anything away from the MAC, but I'm taking you're stepping into an SEC. They should wipe the floor with them.
Yeah.
Like it should be 42-7 at halftime.
It's supposedly a warm-up game for them, but again, we SEC people are like SEC.
I know, but if you get a
the
lead,
MAC is a solid, strong conference.
they are.
They're great
They
teams.
are. They're decent. That's why I'm not taking anything away from them. But if you get up on them and it's 21-7, keep pouring it on.
Yeah.
Don't just go, okay, run the clock. We're gonna just run the ball. Like little dink and dunk. No, if your offense is
that's-
working, stick with it. Pull Spurrier like Spurrier used to do. Well, if you want to beat us, put a better product on
Oh
the field.
well, I know that was what Stoops did. We'd get the lead, and he'd want to hold the ball.
Yeah, he wanted to say just run the clock out.
let's.
But
That's
they,
what I'm
they
saying.
struggled to get the lead.
Yeah, but I mean, when they had the lead,
They were behind till like
We-
third quarter.
we had to
But
tire
like I
them
said,
down.
You don't get up on 7 on Georgia and Florida and South
And then-
Carolina
and just hold them.
and just,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
hold on and maybe they won't score.
no.
No. These are prolific offenses. They're going to
yes,
give points.
if you scored if you're up 7 on Georgia, keep fucking scoring.
If you can, yes.
If you're up on a good team, keep your foot on their throat.
Yes.
You don't let up till the game's over.
Yes. For those of you, we are joined by Slow Count. He came out of picture day, and you all had practice today, or
No, just pictures.
Okay, just picture day.
Picture lasted
It
2
was-
hours.
Fucking picture. Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't take it in that. He took it in the white.
Well, I
traditional.
had one in this, and then I did straight white.
The hat is just don't.
Well, I had on a better hat too. Good lord.
It's just a pirate. I'm thinking of the Buccaneers here. I'm
Well,
like,
it does, yeah.
no
originality.
We were in Lafayette. They were dressed in a continental style uniform.
Well,
It
you
was a
can't
French
do
soldier.
that anymore because you're
Yeah.
offending everybody.
Yeah.
Who's offended by that?
Hey, you never know.
You'd be surprised.
You can't do that shit anymore.
I'm offended by this.
That's right.
Write your Congress.
I think the 2 swords are the best because
Yeah.
it's easiest.
They are.
Yeah.
Our better
Well,
hats.
you remember our
were-
class rings? One side of it was the cross swords. Yeah.
It wasn't a sword like that.
And then we had the general on the other side. With
Oh, that's
horse.
what our best hat was when Langston was our coach.
Okay. I don't know what that was. But
Well, it was just the L and then the 2 swords.
Oh.
And that was it. He would, the
was
only
that
thing.
the blue hat.
The only, well, basically, just the logo was bigger. You could see it from outer space.
Speaking
like
of
the
which, where did you park?
The parking garage over there.
How much did you pay?
I haven't paid yet. I'll pay when I leave.
Oh, okay.
How about this? As
supposed to be
we're
good
talking
offense.
football, did you guys see that the great Lou Holtz has passed
I
away?
did. That was
Yeah.
One of your coach from the day of Notre Dame.
yeah.
The last one to take them to the
National championship. Yeah. Yeah, that was. I mean, that was kind of like these old coaches, man, like you're not going to see that style anymore. I don't think. Like Lou Holtz was in your face. Like I remember that one game. Boy, he reached up, grabbed that lineman, and jerked that face mask.
I know, which is funny because he's like 5'10", 125 pounds.
Yeah,
he's just swinging off them big guys.
You remember watching Woody Hayes coach on the sideline hitting people as they were hit by. I mean, you can't get that in there.
No.
As I said, today's college sports is with the NIL and all this other bullshit.
It's soft.
The world is just soft. You're not allowed to talk to a kid wrong. Like, oh my God, coach told me I made a bad play. Oh my God, I'm making $1 million. You told me I had a bad play.
Yeah.
Suck it up, man. Nothing play.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Steve,
and along with that, also, did you see where Stoops has got himself a new job at Texas as a special assistant?
yeah, in Texas.
What, I don't know exactly what
He's
that
not
means.
touching anywhere near the field.
He's just in the background helping set up defenses. I don't know.
Like, I mean, yeah. Why would
That's what I'm saying.
Sarkisian?
Like, why?
Why would Sarkisian want that? Unless it's just a like the Stoops family. Like Bob Stoops is held in such high regard.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
Let's
people
throw him a
have to
bone.
give him throw him a bone of a job.
Especially at Texas. Like, they're not known at Texas.
Well,
Why would Texas
no, but I
want
mean, it's like I said. It's
I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, he's bringing him in and hard chance the defense coordinator next year moves on and Stoops can fill the role of defense
or a
coordinator.
DB coach or something
Yeah.
like that.
He's a good backup defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always has a solid
If you're
defense.
in a bind, yeah.
A co-defense coordinator. I don't understand the special.
He was DB coach with Florida State under Bowden or under Jimbo Fisher, right?
Jimbo Fisher, yeah.
So he's,
I mean, I'll have to look into it. Like,
That's how he got the
what a
Kentucky
special
job.
assistant.
He was on
What
the
a
staff
special
of the national
assistant.
championship
Yeah.
team.
He probably just helps around with everything.
yeah.
But I wouldn't want him anywhere near my offense.
What are you getting paid?
No, he's not going to do that.
It's got to be defensive minded. So.
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Because
I
he
did see
always
that.
has a decent sized defense or just a decent
I did
defense
see that.
overall.
So it was
So-
interesting. I thought it was a
That is, yeah.
can't find a regular coaching job.
I'm going to do the zero root beer. You want a water?
Yeah.
Can you get a water?
I'll do the zero ruby round. I'll take the small.
What's the getting twisted?
Some sort of dark ale, I believe.
You're not into ales, darks.
Get me. I'll try the prickly pear.
Okay.
So I think Steve talking about, you want to be in the games that you're not supposed to be in. You want to beat the teams you're supposed to beat. And when I say that, I say
Are equal in program.
beat them handedly. Like the teams you're supposed to walk on, walk all over, stomp, walk a mud hole, stomp it dry.
Here's what I think Kentucky fans need and want: is a Hal Mummy air raid type exciting thing to watch on the field.
Yeah.
And then as the game progresses, you either win or lose, but it's a better.
You at least want to be
Product to watch.
competitive. You at least want to be competitive.
I want to see you throw the ball downfield. I want to see some explosive plays. I just don't. I want to see the hold the ball and try to hope to win on that one touchdown.
That's right. That's right. That's
that
what
one
yeah.
score.
Throw
Yeah.
the fucking ball. There was 2 years ago they had like, some of the best tight ends they've ever had.
Yeah,
Didn't throw the ball to them.
Yeah,
They've had
3 of them.
receivers. They never throw the ball to them. It's like, why would you come here anyways? Other than I guess getting paid money, but you're never going to see the ball.
Well, that was even before NIL money.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
It's like,
you're right.
You're never going to throw the ball.
Well, our
so why am I
two
gonna
best
come to-
receivers we've ever had left us.
because they didn't
Then,
get the ball.
then we got the ones that replaced them were.
Yeah.
Very
Well, that's
good.
what, and Larry, going back to the Larry thing. Larry used to always say, "Thank you. There's your pear. Thank you."
Yeah, but I think
Yeah, I think
for
that's
Kentucky,
just
seeing an exciting. It's been so dull watching Stoops ball. Every time you turn on, it's just like a humdrum. The stadium, I don't think has an atmosphere. Hopefully, Stein
It's-
comes in and electrifies it. And they do some exciting stuff. They're going to have
If they
actually
do
have a
some exciting
preseason
stuff
football
and
game.
win some games, they're gonna fill it up. And it's gonna be wild. But
I would like
if,
to see-
if they're lame, then your
I
fan
would like
base
to
is
see
checked out.
some excitement around the stadium to get the fans excited. Before
Well,
they come
that's.
in.
I mean, that.
Besides the
that,
Kona ice truck, that just doesn't fire me up.
Remember, cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers and Kona ice.
Well, I mean, well, yeah.
Have
we'll-
a concert
we'll see
out
how
there.
that-
Throw some buckets of food trucks. Get some beer trucks. Get the fans going before they walk inside. Make,
I'm all
it,
for
make it an atmosphere you want to go to the game.
But I think
You
the
don't
thing-
like my cheese and crackers.
But I think the thing about that is though, if you have that kind of stuff, like you. But I think if you have that, you've already got people that are like they're known for tailgating. Right. Like Kentucky's not going to take away from the tailgate because everybody has.
That
you
is
see the
tailgating.
I understand that, but they've already established this atmosphere for tailgating. They're not going to.
Which is what? There is no atmosphere for tailgating.
It's because everybody brings their own stuff. So Kentucky's not.
Well, I'm saying,
they
I walk
put their
that
campers
lot, I
out
don't
here.
see a lot of tailgating as far as.
You've got those guys with the wagons that are cooking and doing all that stuff. That is tailgating here.
And that's
Not
Like out in the orange lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, if you
It's
walk-
a certain lot.
It's
you
not.
have to
Yes,
be.
you're not
you
getting the
walk
Big
through the
Ten
red lot,
feel.
and you're going to the game.
I wanna
our
see-
record. We have a losing record.
Red lot's half empty.
We'll talk Ohio State. Going to.
I know
Ohio
that's
State.
that's.
People there are tailgating and cooking, but there's also food trucks and concerts. You have
But
three
they're-
different stages going on. You've got concerts.
Well, they're
food-
probably not
and you're
gonna do
still
that.
tailgating and you're still cooking, but it's still the atmosphere.
Well,
of the
let's
whole thing.
remember, Ohio
Most-
State is a number
but
one
most-
team.
But most food trucks aren't going to go down where they're cooking because they're already cooking. They're not going
Yeah.
to buy.
Well, you don't
from
have to be
us.
down here, but you got to be around the stadium.
Because everybody's cooking. They're not going to be down there.
Well, I see what you're
I
saying.
know not
I
everybody's
see what
cooking.
you're saying, but there's
It
nobody.
gives you a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know where they put them.
Yeah, because
I would've said,
you got the big Kroger tent on Cooper Drive. You got all the-
LCC.
They'd have to move the
Should have
That's
been,
green.
that whole lot should be party zone.
Well, that's big money.
Yeah, that's,
Market pass.
yeah.
That's you're not.
I'm just saying.
You can't mess with that.
If you want that,
Blue lot, red lot,
you gotta
green
give up
lot.
something to get atmosphere.
You're not going to get anything in those three lots.
When you got people coming like Georgia fan coming in or whoever comes in, you want them to be able to feel the atmosphere too as they're going in. You don't want to do
I
like
understand.
Kentucky.
Well, they're
This
probably.
place is like,
You probably go down
what's
to
going on
Georgia.
here?
You probably go down to Georgia. It's probably the same atmosphere as Ohio State.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Georgia,
every
Neyland Stadium.
every big school
so,
has a bunch
they
of stuff.
have, but here it's just
it's
going to be
just
straight what it is.
It's blue blood at ball humbug. We don't want to be too loud.
It's silent old money.
It's cheese and crackers on
It
a
is.
card table with an old couple standing there like this, not
Yeah.
even eating it.
No, if they're winning, you'll see it'll light.
Light
That's
up.
what it's
It'll light
always.
up.
It's
I mean,
always
you'll have
like
the
the
people down
first
there if they're winning.
first couple days of the season
Well, that's what
because
I'm saying.
we're high and mighty.
Bring
it'll
those
be
people down,
good.
but you got to have an atmosphere around the stadium to get people to go.
Well,
Let's say, like I said, when I go to a Kentucky game, I go in and I feel bah humbug because there's no atmosphere. So I'm going into
Well,
the
that's what
game.
it is.
I'm going into the game with like a.
So
okay,
here-
I'm playing a
so-
football game. I'm not going in like, fuck, did you hear that guy? That guy was fucking jumping off tables and shit. Oh, that was fucking great music. I'm not going in hyped, ready to go. Yeah, let's fucking go. You're walking in by the time you get
No, I know.
your seat. You're like,
You're not going to get
Saturday.
that because by the time most of them, like you said, the cheese and cracker crowd, at second quarter they're making dinner reservations because the Kentucky football ticket is a status symbol.
Yep.
If you're at the football game on a Saturday, you are in. If you're tailgating down there, especially if you're in the blue lot, red lot, or green lot, forget about it.
Specifically the red.
Specifically the red lot and the green
So
lot.
you know what I do as a new AD coming in, and I've thought about this before, with basketball and football. I take all those tickets up, and we go redistribute. And we're gonna get some young blood, and we're gonna make it a better atmosphere. We're gonna, I don't know, do the students in UK football.
Excuse us. He doesn't mean that. That's the largest donors in the university. Like, can you cut this off?
Where do the students sit at the UK game? They still sit upper level?
Upper
No.
level in the end zone.
Once again, I'd like.
I'm just saying, blue bloods are Richie.
Well, once again, he's not from here, so he doesn't know. We
can still donate. But it
I'm not so
provides
motivated to donate.
a
But
better
I'm sitting way up.
Yeah.
I mean, you got basketball. You got the lower
They've
section.
said
is
that
just-
for years.
They're sitting on their hands like this, and there's old people. Like,
They've
in their
said that
suits
for
and-
years. You've had people that like.
But that's how UK
We-
is. It's old
we
bourbon
went to
money
we went to
that doesn't get
we went to a
used.
blue-white game when Calipari first took over, and that was the first time in a long time that I sat in lower arena. And yeah, you know what? It was jacked up because everybody in the lower arena got to see, like, they were into it, and it was a blue-white game. It was basically a
It
scrimmage.
was fun, yeah.
But you come to a game, and
Oh.
it's
Can you sit down, Terry?
everybody has said
It's like,
for years.
Shh, there's a game going on. Shh, don't talk.
Can you
He
sit
got,
down?
he got shushed at the he got told to sit down at the Kansas game. I took him to the Kansas game.
I think it was another game. You weren't there. But anyway.
Sarah, can
Oh,
you
Same
sit
thing.
down,
Everybody's
please?
like,
Oh wait, you
scoring.
had our tickets.
I had your tickets.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I didn't make a scene.
That's what it was. He got told to sit
Eric got there
down.
next
They're
time.
scoring and everybody's
Who was
up.
that guy you gave your tickets to? He was actually fucking garbage. What the fuck?
Yeah, they were up and clapping and just going. And then
Somebody went a slam
I
dunk and
feel
he
like
sit
tug
down.
on my back. I was going. And he goes, "Could you sit down, please? We can't see." And I was like,
No.
"Really?"
Yeah.
Listen, that's
Really?
the atmosphere you want. If you go to a football game or a basketball game, everybody should be on their feet.
That's what gets paid for.
But the thing was like, I don't know what year, I don't remember what year that was, but there a couple years ago when Anthony Davis was at UK, I took my buddy Andy Cecil down to they played North Carolina in Rupp. It was one of the last times they played North Carolina.
Right.
In Rupp Arena. And it was like everybody stood the whole game. And that was the game where Davis blocked Henderson's final, if he made the shot, they win by one.
Blocked by Davis.
And everybody, the whole damn game was standing up. Nobody was like, "Oh, sit down, please." But you look down in the lower bowl,
They're all sitting.
and it was there were people standing up, but it was like sporadic.
Yeah.
But yeah, that up in the upper arena, like that's where all the big fan or major bands are, or not.
Everything's too freaking expensive.
But everybody's talked about years.
I mean, I get it. Those are your donors, but I'm like, man,
But everybody said for years they
You
want,
gotta make that
the
atmosphere.
Cameron Crazies atmosphere. They want the Michigan State
Well,
atmosphere.
until Rick Pitino got there, they were all up in the upper arena.
Yeah,
they
they
weren't
were
even in a rush.
they were.
yeah,
the
there was
students,
not.
Yeah, they were all in the.
Like I said, it was like, that's why I hated that. It was
Because
like, you got your tickets as a student. I'm like, up arena, and like, it's quiet down there, and you see all these other schools. Students are down there in the face, behind the other team's bench, and here it's like, here we go, Webby King, here's
Where's the
student.
kids at? Going
Kids are-
wild.
Yeah.
And they go, they're
They're out there.
up there, sir. He goes, no, that's not
Get
gonna work.
them down here.
But I have to say, I told Eric this the other day that the travel Kentucky fans is two different animals.
Oh yeah.
The ones that sit on their hands,
They're not
that's a
traveling.
rough crowd. No, but went down to Atlanta.
St.
Boy,
John's.
that crowd for the St. John's game, that crowd was wild. They cheer, they
Those are the hard-
holler.
those are the hardcore
I mean,
fans.
they were hollering outside the place. You go to the bar, everybody have their Kentucky stuff on. It was like, cats, yeah.
Yeah, those are the regular fans that you want.
Yeah, that's
Those
the
are the
ones that should have the
Kentucky
tickets.
fans.
Okay, so I have switched to the zero root beer. and
What'd you
yes,
think?
I've got to try.
You're right. It tastes like flat root beer.
I mean, I can't even taste it.
I got a
can,
root beer
I can
taste, but
smell
it's
it.
kinda flat.
A very faint smell. Like
It's
I've
kinda
got
flat.
the prickly pear by I think Shinerbach. I go 3.5.
Oh, really?
It does have a little pear smell, a little taste.
Okay,
Not
thank
bad.
God.
Sparkling.
What's your thoughts, Steve?
Which one is that?
That is the zero root beer.
Zero.
Sophisticated sipper.
All right, boys.
Every time I get the root beers, I do
First
initially smell it.
And then after that,
And that's after that.
Yeah, it's like flat. It tastes like a flat root
I,
beer.
I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. Like,
I'm disappointed. Now, if you haven't had not your father's root beer, go get one of those.
Okay.
Those are phenomenal.
What is it?
Not your father's root beer.
What are they?
Phenomenal. Not your father's root beer.
What did you say they were?
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
So I got a call from this one at lunchtime. He was wishing me a happy birthday. And he decided to let me know that the Bears had traded DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. Which the
did.
Bills,
And all we give
Yeah.
was a second round pick.
I couldn't believe that. That was
And like we talked about earlier, you lost your star center. The
Yeah,
Bears seem to be
retired.
crumbling. They're moving to Indiana.
yeah, what's up with that?
Still,
That's craziness. The Chicago Bears should be in Chicago.
it's been
It is-
Chicago for years.
Only 35 miles away, but you're in Indiana. Now I did hear I've heard two stories. I've heard they're keeping the name and they're not keeping the name.
who'd you say the pair was by?
Shinerbach.
You kind of have to keep it because how else?
So it's gonna
what are
be-
you going to be? The Indianapolis Bears?
Well, you're gonna have to be the Indianapolis or the
Indiana Bears.
or where they're from, Galveston. Where the hell it's called now? What city's that?
I don't know. I thought they were going to. I thought the other option was to go up the coast,
Yeah.
up north part of the city,
Yeah.
suburb, Evanston, up there where Northwestern is.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the kicker. The Bears said the stadium. We're gonna stay. Or
They said they would pay for
We're gonna
it.
build the state. We're gonna pay for the stadium. We're gonna do all the money. Blah 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 blah. And the city said no.
They wanted to keep. They
Now
wanted to stay.
Indiana said they'll pay for the stadium. Now what are you going to do?
If I'm a team,
That's
I'm
the
like-
thing. You
I'm
got
like,
these cities
what?
saying we're going to pay for
I was
it.
just going to pay for that, but now you're going to pay the billions of dollars moving.
yeah, exactly.
I think
they've
you got your Libertard mayor there that's
They've been in
away.
Chicago for how many years?
It's what?
forever.
Yeah, exactly. Since
Been a
the
soldier
was
seal.
made.
That's it.
Well, I don't know.
It's-
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Supposedly
What?
it's a done deal.
I never thought the original Cleveland Browns would ever leave Cleveland. I thought that'd be the last team that ever
And then they
leaves.
went to Baltimore.
And then they left.
Yeah, went to Baltimore.
I swear, if you'd asked me at the time, I'd go, "Oh man, they love Cleveland, just rooted in there." Well,
That's what
yeah.
I wonder if it'll be like that kind of situation. But you already have the Colts in Indiana.
They have Indianapolis. They're the city.
It's gonna be tough when they move. If they move, but that's what it sounds
That's
like.
gonna be getting you. That's gonna be
You're like I said,
weird.
you're only 35 miles away from Chicago. Are the Chicago people going to be like coming down and traveling to get that
They might.
still?
They might.
Yeah, because they have a
I'm sure some
A
of them from that
regional-
area go.
I would
Is
say
that a
if they
metro
do,
kind of
it
fan
won't be a
base?
lot of the northern ones that used to come down to Soldier Field. It'd be the ones that are able to make it to Indiana.
And I'm thinking they may, because I don't know if they're going to hold Chicago Bears responsible or they're going to hold the city
I
responsible.
think it'll be the city.
I'm thinking
They'll
now
hold
that
the
they're thinking
city
city because the city was
responsible,
like,
No,
We're not
No.
paying for it.
no, the city was not even going to have to pay for it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, they were
Oh, well,
gonna-
who
the
said
Bears were paying for it. The city said no to whatever the hell.
to build it.
no? Chicago said no.
The Bears were going to pay for it.
Yeah.
The Bears
I'd
said,
have to look that
the
up.
Bears said we're going to build our own stadium and we're going to pay for it all. And Chicago was like,
No.
you still can't do that. And then Indiana's like, we'll pay
Oh.
for you to
That's
come
what I'm
here
saying. So
and
the
build
city
it.
rejected it.
Yeah.
They rejected the proposal.
well, I'd have to see the. Like I said, I can't.
But I was
And until I
like
see
you.
what the plans were, I don't
It's
know
gonna
what
be-
I
I
thought they were moving up around Northwest. Like they
Yeah.
were moving up.
Yeah,
to
I
that
thought they
area.
were going up
because they
up
wanted
the-
to.
up the
they wanted-
suburbs.
And the city is losing
Yeah.
the tax revenue
Yeah.
off of it.
Yeah.
Like, you just cost yourself millions upon
billions
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going to cost you anything.
Yeah.
Well, they'd have to rebuild on the same spot because if you've been to Chicago, there's no
Yeah, there's not.
no room. And I think maybe didn't they play up at Northwestern a
Yeah.
few years ago
Yeah.
when they actually
We're renting
expanded
Soldier Field.
Yeah, when they made it bigger, it's
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
so.
Because you can't you can't tear down Soldier Field.
I mean, that's maybe, I don't know. I think
But that'd be-
because they want to do the enclosed.
Yeah, they
also
wanna
have
do
an
the
enclosed
Everybody
stage.
wants a big fat new dome, you know.
well,
Yeah.
if they're going to
Eventually, they said everybody's going to have a dome.
'Cause
So
that's
way
how-
every city, every NFL team can host a Super Bowl.
yeah, that's
I
what
hate
it
that.
is.
It's like,
It's done.
and I'm in the few people, I guess, in the world.
now-
I'd like to see another Super Bowl at Green Bay.
Because now Buffalo's having a.
But
dome.
you can't do it there. You could do it there, but there's just nothing there for anybody to do. That's, you got to bring
Yeah, it's
people in.
too small.
But people would still go. That's the whole thing.
yeah.
They still sell it out. But I'd like
they're
to see
talking about hotel
in,
rooms.
in Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah.
see in Buffalo. I'd like to see an outdoor. I'd like to see an outdoor game.
You won't get that no more.
But now it's all sunshiny
When
state.
was the last
and-
time the Giants when they
Yeah,
opened
Met,
that
yeah.
stadium?
MetLife when the Super Bowl was up there in February.
I don't know. Everybody
afraid
wants a
about.
good game and the weather not be a factor.
That's why everything's in California.
I'd love to see the weather.
I
be
would be,
a factor.
well,
I
it's
love
hard
playing
playing
in the
football.
snow.
Football is cold weather.
Only thing I
sport.
don't want another fog bowl. Who the hell's got the ball?
Oh, now that one was awful. Like, you couldn't even watch that.
I know.
I see green. Wait, no.
I can't
wait.
tell you who's got the ball right now.
Yeah, this perfect scenario. We want perfect indoor weather and no wind. I was like, that's not football.
That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
baby.
you're playing the whole year, and you're playing mostly outdoor games right now, where wind is a factor. Rain
should
is
be
a
all-
factor.
it should always
Snow
be a
becomes a factor. Wet field becomes a factor. That's part of.
I'm
part
with
of
you. I said Arizona needs to get rid of that damn dome. If it's 125 and they
Fucking
drop
dead,
dead,
man. They
that's
drop
football.
fucking dead.
That is
They fucking
football.
drop dead.
Well, they're dropping.
If they
dead in
drop
practice.
dead, if they
If you don't
can't
want to be
stay
hot,
hydrated
don't
enough,
go to Arizona.
you want to talk about selling Gatorade.
You talk about
They
selling
sell the
anything.
shit out of it. No, that's funny.
Or at least a retractable.
You talk about people running naked and nobody have a shirt on. It just, well, it looked like Daytona.
I mean, they play in Tampa.
Tampa didn't have
Yeah.
dome.
They play
No.
Jacksonville. No, it's hot there.
It's hot in Miami.
So how about the? So speaking
Miami's
of
got
Daytona,
So there went your whole fucking argument.
So how about
Yeah,
this?
but
It's a different kind of heat.
Jacksonville's more moderate. It gets cooler. It's up there in northern Florida.
It's got a little bit of wind. It's not too hot, not too wet.
They still get snow. So
Tampa's not going to get Miami.
So
Tampa's
what do
not
you,
going
what
to
do
get
you
those
think about Michael
desert
Jackson's racing team winning another race?
Michael
3
Jackson,
in a row.
3 in a row. Michael Jordan.
Michael
Oh, I was-
I was getting ready to say.
I thought he was going to say something about that.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson's alive in France, by the way. But no, Michael Jordan's three in a row.
That's just pissing Bubba off. Bubba
Yeah.
Wallace is all upset his teammates winning 3 in a row and he hadn't been able to win.
Okay, I'm out of this one, I guess.
You don't watch racing, mother?
Yeah, no, he watches racing. So
I'm a redneck. I
after the
watch me some
Daytona, I said,
NASCAR.
"Oh, Michael Jordan's team won, so I'm gonna
That's
pick
your
that race."
that's your driver you
That's,
picked.
that's my driver I picked.
Maybe that's what it
3 in a
was.
row.
3 in a row. Not been done since I think early '80s.
Yeah,
Who's the driver?
couldn't tell you.
What is his name?
Produce that up.
If I'll say if that one can't tell
But
you.
yeah,
I
so
forgot who it is. I want to say Rick Stenhouse, but it's not.
well, you're going to be in the corner, so your Wi-Fi's going to suck probably. Look it up. Who's the driver for Michael Jordan's racing team? In case he can. Anyway, yeah. So that's I guess big news. But I guess even bigger news is Michael Jordan was seen patting a kid on the butt or something like
What?
that. And now they're
Well, it
like,
wasn't. The kid had ice in his shorts from the thing, and he was
Jokingly.
jiggling it out.
and so now they're saying he's
A child molester.
yeah. It's like really. I mean, come on.
Tyler Reddick is his name.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick. That's right. But when
I
is
never
enough
even heard of
enough?
him. But then again,
He is.
When is enough
Rest.
on this pedo?
you know, I really don't keep up with racing now since
Me
I don't
neither.
work out at the Bluegrass Station.
Yeah.
I always knew when racing was on
Oh,
deer
yeah.
season.
Yep. Every Monday.
That's
you
un-American.
come
You
in.
don't like racing, man.
It never
We just don't do it.
never
for me.
grew on me.
Did you ever watch Indianapolis racing? Indianapolis
Memorial Day.
Now here
It
I was.
would, it would be on.
I was talking to somebody this today. We're getting on something about. we're talking about somebody got burned or something, and I'm thinking, have you ever seen old Indianapolis 500 footage, like Tom Steva in the pits? You see him bust out of his fucking straps, and the other car, he starts dancing around, and the crew's dancing around, and if you don't know, they used ethanol fuel back in the day.
So it was
When that shit lights up, you can't see it.
Yeah, it's-
So
yeah.
if you're watching, if you don't know anything,
They're just like
these
dancing.
guys are dancing around and like, and somebody says something, he's on fire, and you're like, he's not on fire. Because
I do kind of remember that.
It used to happen.
If you saw the
happened quite
flame,
a few-
it was like a foot away from them,
it
like
happened,
a little
it happened quite a
sparkly.
few times, and it's like you're watching it. If you don't know it, you're thinking, "What the fuck
Is
is going
going
on?"
on?
Right.
The driver just got out.
What
He's
kind of
dancing
tribal
around like a
ritual
fucking
is
idiot.
that?
And now the announcer's saying he's on fire. This guy's fucking smoking crack. I was like, I told somebody to watch that. She was like, "Oh my god!" It's like,
I do vaguely remember that. Yeah.
That's funny.
one of those weird moments. That interesting.
He's what?
He's
I
like,
have been
he's
to Old
like
Darlington.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
and,
Talladega
no,
Nights.
Ronaldo.
Help me, Tom Cruise! I'm on fire!
You're not on
Help me, Tom Cruise! Help me, Tom Cruise! Yeah. So okay. So we have talked about we're going to go to Brewer Dude and we're going to get the ingredients for our own beer. And
Well. Who is making said beer?
we're going to attempt.
Because it sounds to me.
Oh.
No, to appease you, it's going to be. I was saying because you don't like the darks, you don't like.
Where we're going with
We're going to do
There's
the
that
Mexican
old man
cerveza.
Jason. I can do it better.
We're doing the Zorro the Gay Blade
Alcalde.
Alcalde beer.
Yep. And it's going to be the Juan Fruit. Yeah, there's a whole ritual. But anyway, so that's going to be coming up. Hopefully, we'll get down there soon. I was thinking maybe going Saturday and doing it and just kind of filming us going around. Maybe do a show down there. I was going to reach out to Aaron and see what he thinks. But for the best beer homebrew selection, go there because they've got the. You were there when we were interviewing
Oh, yeah,
Aaron. They
yeah.
had the.
We got everything.
And they've expanded. So it's not like. Remember the little room where we were?
Right.
So that is now all the brewing and the office.
Okay.
And then they knocked out the wall and they took over the space next to it going towards Mirror Twin.
Okay.
So now they actually have a stage and it's wide open now.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yes, so I was thinking about maybe
They can do
going.
a whole lot of stuff there.
Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe going down there Saturday after getting off at Kroger and seeing what's up. What time does UK play on Saturday? Do you know? 4 o'clock. Ah, shit.
They're playing. Is it Florida?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it'll be
it's the
senior day,
final
and it's
home
here.
game.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're going to be right down in that traffic. That's no way to deter you. You can-
No, it's not because I can get down there the back way. But
Yeah, you can
I'm
get
just
there
thinking
right.
about the crowd. I don't want to interfere with
Crying.
because we have
gay fans.
yeah that. So we've had at our other Saturday location, we've kind of run into a little volume issue where if after the game comes in, it's just so you can barely hear us.
So you're trying to do a show during a game?
No, we always try to do it after the game, but if a game's going to coincide when we're like I forget what game it was. It was at 4:30
I'm
or
surprised they even have the
three
game
at
on.
3
the way
o'clock.
They can't do their TVs, but
But it was at 3 o'clock, and
No, they know what channel
I was
UK
watching
is.
it, and like halftime, it was like 4:30. So then it was like, well, there's no sense in even going over there now because it's not even going to be done until after 6. So we didn't even record that day because of that. And then the next time we went, they were early, but they had the damn TVs
Drinks back here?
and everything. So
I'm okay at the moment. Thank you.
I'll take the what was the one you had first?
The Kolsch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
No, yeah, I'll take that. So I thought Brewer Dude might be a nice little, and we can get Aaron to help us go through the book and get a cerveza and go through it. Now, like I said, when we brew it, it's obviously everything about the recipe is going to be. We're going to do it what the book says, but when we
Do you
introduce
have all the
it,
equipment?
we're going to.
Do you have the equipment?
Supposedly we have.
They give you the kit.
But
Okay,
yeah,
you're gonna buy the
you're
kit.
talking about the.
So I
You're
just
talking about
put it in a bucket.
You're talking about the. You're
I
talking
did,
about
man.
the pan
I'll do
and
it.
all that. stuff, yeah.
That's one part of it. Yes.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think we have I think I think Turnbuckle Tim has some stuff that's left over from when he was brewing for a while.
Well, this sounds like a lot of fun.
You're invited if you would like to partake.
Ooh, and where's it gonna? This is happening at.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it at the brewer dude
where's it
Saturday,
gonna be
but then
doing?
we're not going to brew that day. We'll wait a couple.
Where are you gonna do it at?
That we don't know. Probably this one's house since he's. Or
Because you guys said you couldn't do it at your all's houses.
I can't do it. I have no room in mine.
I mean, you didn't say that. It sounded like a 5-gallon bucket. You ain't gonna work with a 5-gallon bucket?
No. I don't have the closet like area that it would need.
You don't not want us to come over to your house? You ashamed of what the neighbors will think?
I think he's afraid.
I think
in the same
You're
ritzy
trying to get
neighborhood
a
as you
chicken on the
did.
lower arena, I guess.
I think he's afraid that we're going to find the dead bodies. Is what he's saying.
Oh, it's something more sinister.
Yeah.
Wait, don't open that cooler.
Yeah.
Wait, not that door.
Not that one.
That's the hand cooler there. Foot colored on the top.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Watch out for that trap door.
What was this one called?
Never cold.
Never cold.
Or never
cold?
Koln.
Watch out for the trap door on that stair right there.
And this from Atrium.
Supposedly.
That's what they said.
That's pretty good.
I liked it.
We'll give it 3.5. We'll go ahead and round that up to a 4.
Woo! That's like a high school for you.
So yeah, so that's going to be our next little thing. Kind of looking forward to it. We brewed with Steve's father-in-law, Bill. We brewed with Bill and brewed a Scottish ale. It was really, really good. But Bill learned how to brew in Germany, so he learned it from
The best.
yeah.
He didn't start burning until he got over here.
But he had,
He'd learned a
he'd learned
thing or two.
listen to whatever.
He probably watched a
Couple of videos.
Okay, it says here.
Oh, so I got
So I think I figured this out. If you take a Keystone Ice and pour it about three quarters full, and then top it off with some root beer, this is it.
Oh, Keystone
This is
Ice.
it. This is it.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm like, you take a dropper of root beer, a dropper, and just whipped it over. He didn't put it in, just whipped it over. That's what
Well,
I'm
that's all I smell when
That's
I
what
put it to
I'm
my
saying.
nose. But
Root beer.
Maybe just
Right.
like around the glass around.
Right.
They put
that's
it
what I
in.
said. They probably the Keystone Ice and they took whatever.
And then put the rest of it
About
was a
3 or 4, just poured a little on top.
No, they took that.
to turn the color, and
They-
you got the root beer
They
smell.
took the droppers from chemistry, like, boop, boop, boop.
You get a hint smell at the beginning, and that's it.
And then that third one, they just like inch.
Nothing else about it is root beerish.
So the one thing I do want to do, I do want to get down to the Burl. And have you had their new Nitro Stout?
I have not been to the Burl yet.
You have not been to the Burl Brewery?
Steve doesn't go out places.
All right. Well, next
goes-
time.
he goes to
Steve doesn't
sing
go
it.
out. Has more than a 2-mile radius.
In that little section, there's like
I
2
go
bars.
If he
Banners
needs the
and
GPS,
semis.
he's not going.
Oh my gosh! It took me 40 minutes to get here and park and everything. I was like,
Yeah, it's rough. I left at 5. I left
and
at
then
5
you can't
after
find a
5.
spot. And when you do, they want money. I don't wonder why anybody parties downtown anymore.
Nope, they didn't get it.
Gotta make
I don't
it
know,
like
man. We came in here on a Friday.
You're out
sometime.
$10
This
before
place
you
was
get
packed.
into the bar.
And then you spend 100 when you get the ball.
But yeah, so the one thing I do, April 23rd is the first round of the NFL draft. So I figure we ought to get together
Like April 13th?
April 23rd.
Oh, I thought you said
Well,
13th.
before that, we
Right.
have the Beer Madness.
Yes, and we have yet to see what's going on with that because Ashley's got pneumonia, so we've got to wait to hear back from her about what
Come
we're going
to-
to do.
at
But
whatever
we
time it
have
is.
we have proposed
Come down and join us for
Selection Sunday,
Selection Sunday.
after the last conference game is played.
Oh my God.
Then they select the what?
Dun, dun, dun.
Reds beat the Dodgers 14-13.
I would not worry about
Not
that.
preseason.
Yeah. But
It is spring training after.
so after the last conference game, they do the Selection Sunday for
Half the
NCAA.
Dodgers are on the USA team or
Yeah.
Japan
And we will start the
Or both.
selection of the
Or-
beers.
And
Any
then
other
we're
Dominican.
Yeah, and then they're going to do a
Puerto
selection
Rico.
Sunday with the beers that they're going to have. They're going to have a bracket. They're going to have ciders, lagers. I can't remember the other two.
IPAs.
Yeah, no, the IPAs are with the lagers. Ciders, darks, and there's something else. Pills. The pills and lagers. Anyway, there's 4 different categories.
Right.
We have
And then,
the
and then you're going to
Beer
come out.
Garden
Yeah.
region.
Yeah.
What else did we say?
So what is? Who's planning this?
Jack
Down here,
Daniels, right down
Daniels.
here.
With the help of the Brew Boys.
Yep.
And every weekend we will have
The Orchard,
the beers go against each other.
Homer's, dope, and Beer Garden was the
I don't know now.
The third
You might
one. We
have
had to
stole
come up with
the
the fourth.
idea there from North Lime Donut. They do this.
With their donuts.
that's donuts.
selection.
Yeah, with their
beer.
donuts. Yeah.
I never even heard of North Line Donuts. Are they
They're on
good?
Clay's
North
Mill.
Lime. There's one on Clays Mill.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be on North Line?
There is.
Well,
All right.
When they expanded, I was thinking.
Then it ceases to be North Line. They should change that one
The
to
North Lime Donuts
Clay's Mill, aka
original
North-
location is now in Gray Line Station.
Yeah, okay, hyphen Clays Mill, like
Yeah.
a marriage.
Now,
Now
would that be better, same, or worse than maybe a Spalding
they're good.
They're very good. They're very big.
Donut Days?
You have different. Okay,
No, better.
Spalding. I've only ever had the glazed, the regular glazed. North Lime Donuts has different variations. Like there's a funnel cake donut, there's a blueberry donut, there's
It's
a
like one of those places where you go and you get one donut and it's like $15.
no.
No.
They're pretty reasonable.
Yeah. And they're decently
And they're on
sized,
Clay's
too.
Mill right there in Stone.
Yeah,
Mountain.
like
They're
I
pretty
could
big.
probably eat 6
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme, but I
could eat
could only eat 2 of
a
the
dozen.
North Lime.
They're good.
But
I've
no,
only
so
had
so we
one.
had
It's good.
the Orchard, Homer's, Dope, and Beer Garden. Those are the 3 that we came up with. The 4th one we were.
What?
Those are the regions.
Instead of saying North, South region, South region.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Orchard is
Coming
the
out of the beer
ciders.
gun, our
Yeah.
beer garden side.
And then the Beer Garden was the pills.
So basically,
and
you're
the-
keeping them compressed together, light beers, until you get to the final
Final
four,
four,
and then
yeah.
you're going to have
And what's the next one? You got cider. You got.
we have the Orchard. I don't remember what all the categories were. There was one that had lagers and pills and IPAs all in one, and then you had one that had like your, I think you had like your Michelob Ultras and stuff like
Oh,
that.
the lighter beers.
Yeah, and then There was one that had the German.
What about the darker beers? They're gonna do that?
They're going to be mixed in with like your German and stuff like that. It's kind of going to be an eclectic.
We talked about this. The only thing
So the Bach
I
division.
fear would be a Michelob Ultra running the field.
Yeah,
just because
it will.
Because it's
we're going on sales.
It's going on sales.
I
So
would
it
not.
has to be. You have to walk in here and be like, all right, this is what we're doing today. We're doing this beer against Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
Go. You got to promote it a little bit. You can't just say somebody comes in and orders a Michelob Ultra. Like,
Oh,
hey,
that's a
what
sale.
about
Yeah.
such and such?
Yeah.
I would almost not even want them in it.
That's right.
I would say this is like a craft beer tournament. Not
That's what. Yeah. Make it strictly special.
Now it depends on maybe the.
I wouldn't have the big breweries in it. I wouldn't do the Millers, the Coors, Bud
I don't think
Light.
it's all.
And then that would encompass their
They keep the
stuff.
kind of
Yeah.
local craft beer
I think
tournament.
we're keeping it all craft beers.
That's what they should. But Michelob Ultra is in it. James
Yeah.
said that. So
It is
yeah.
their biggest seller.
But that's the thing. It's like if you had if
The
you
most
know it's your
well-known.
biggest seller, then don't have it in there because
Try to
it's going to win.
try to push other items.
Maybe when you
could-
talk
you could do
about
local
that,
Maybe
we talk about
Yeah.
taking that out and be like, hey, you sell that a lot anyways.
Yeah, that's already a
Let's
huge
push
Taking regular
push other things.
beers out.
something else instead.
Put something smaller that can hold with other beers.
So yeah, that's on the horizon. But yeah, we propose to do a selection Sunday where you come down, you watch. You don't have to watch the last game, but after the last game, convene down here, and we had they're selecting the teams, you're selecting the beer, and you talk like Ashley or James can talk a little bit about the beer, and then say
Where's
this is your number one seed, and go through all that.
Oh, and you're going to pick the winner by that taste right then.
No, then you're gonna form the bracket.
Now I was thinking maybe we'll have to sample all 32 because it's going to be 32, but maybe we'll give a pre-prediction.
Yeah. But yeah, so then they're going to do a bracket, and it's going to have this beer, and then you're going to choose.
Each weekend, along with the games, you'll have.
I'd give them a seating.
That's what they are. That's what they are. They're going to do that because this is the top seller in the cider, so this is your number one,
Right.
and go down the line.
Right.
So, well, yeah, it should be pretty interesting. So we'll see what happens there. But
Old dirty bastard Porter pulls the upset.
yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. All right, so we talked about it last time. You being okay. I've mentioned this many times that I am starting to become more and more of a hockey fan rather than an NFL fan. What is your thoughts of the USA game, the gold medal game?
Thoughts? My
Yeah,
thoughts.
what
on
are
the
your
game?
thoughts?
Well, that's a great game.
So if you were not a hockey fan watching that game, do you think you come away from that game and this is a sport that I could get behind?
Well, I mean, okay, so I'm not biggest hockey fan. I think I've told you before, but
Yeah.
I really got into the Olympic hockey.
Yeah.
Ever since 1980, I do remember that.
Yeah, the
You
mirror.
know, I was at.
And this was the game. This is the last time
Which
USA
I
won
hadn't,
gold.
I hadn't realized.
I
thought
didn't
they
realize
won.
that either.
Now here's you got, like I said, people that don't watch the Olympics, and I think it's rolling over into the hockey
Community,
season right now.
yeah.
Like you saw it at the Olympics and you got all hyped up, and USA won, so now you're starting to watch. More people are starting to
you're
watch a
gonna go,
game
hey, that
here
was
and
actually
there.
pretty good. So now you're,
Hey, we got a hockey team in my town. I didn't really
Well,
think this, but
and
now
I
I'm gonna
think,
watch
yeah,
it.
and like, I think what the hell? What's the kid's name? Hughes, Jack Hughes, with the winning goal. I think it's like, okay, I want to watch him.
Yeah.
Like I want to watch him play. And then you're watching
I
the
was most
Devils.
impressed with Hellebach, the goalie. I mean,
Playing
for the
what,
Jets.
what a game!
But
What a
nah,
game.
I know.
I had no
What a
idea.
game.
Okay, I had no idea what team he played for. So
I still don't, but
he plays for the
Winnipeg.
Jets, the
Okay.
Winnipeg Jets.
Jets, yeah.
And so I'm talking to my buddy Andy, he's kind of the guy that got me going on the hockey route a couple years ago, or several years ago. And he goes, I was like, dude, I'd never even heard of Hellebuck. He goes, because he plays for the Jets. So I was like, fuck, the Jets must be pretty damn good. He goes, they're not even going to make the playoffs. The Jets are not going to
I mean,
make
coming
the playoffs.
in, they said he was, a decent goalie.
He's a deep, but he plays.
in the Olympics, he was fucking
But
phenomenal.
you see that game
phenomenal.
and you're going, holy fuck. if
When he stopped that one shot with his
with the stick.
stick out behind him.
He
What
did it-
got
he-
me, what the best play I think was when Canada got out the puck got out, and it was Connor McDavid
Yep.
1-on-1.
Yep.
I raised up watching. I went, oh shit.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Best
I
player.
knew. He's like, yeah, he's one of the best players, if not the best.
He's gonna score.
And then he just couldn't get the shot off. Hell, got him again. And
Yep.
I was like, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
That was
Hey,
one
that
of those.
game-
I thought it was over then.
The game was intense when it went 5-3.
Well,
Penalties down. They were up 5 men to 3, and I was like, oh, this is fucking.
yeah, the power play.
They're going to score, but all
Yeah.
of it is like,
Yep.
He did. He played great. Yeah, and I go,
And then
I mean, to watching the game, the second, third quarter, Canada was the most aggressive.
Yeah.
They were like shot.
After
shot,
the first
shot,
47
period.
shots to
And I was
24
like,
shots.
and I go, there's no way he can keep this up.
Yeah.
I said it. I
kept
go,
it up.
there's just no. I go, my God, you get the fuck out of there.
we couldn't
I
get the
like-
puck down the other side of the
Yeah.
ice, man. It was
I mean-
fucking, like, what the fuck? And then, like I said, and it was like 5-on-3. I was like, they're going to score 15 fucking goals here. And they kept taking shots. He was blocking. I was like, this is awesome. We're getting into the game. Oh my God, this is awesome. We'll get the guy. He's off penalty yard. We're doing. It's 4-3 now. All right, now we're even. Yeah.
And that's what everybody said. They go, if they can get this to overtime, this would benefit the U.S.
Yeah.
And
I was
lo
like-
and behold.
Oh, it did. Same thing with the women's game. I watched that
Yeah.
one too.
Coming down the penalty
That-
shots. Huh?
Oh, that Hillary Keller, is
Yeah.
that her name?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she made a Gretzky move. She slapped it behind the Canadian chick's back and then skated around, got it, and took the shot.
I want to say
thought,
she's a
"Oh my
Big Ten
God."
athlete.
Oh my God, that was one of the greatest plays I've
Yeah.
ever seen, and I couldn't believe it.
I think
I don't want to sound
Yeah.
meaning, but I was like, man, that girl, she could have played NHL.
She plays for Wisconsin, I think, doesn't she?
Yeah.
There was a couple
Well, they're
of
still in college.
players.
They're still in
Wisconsin
college.
players.
That's the thing with the women.
Ten
They're
players.
just kind of.
There.
This was their thing. This was it for them. Like
Yeah.
this is kind of like
They
the pinnacle. They're going to go off.
Dominated all.
I think hopefully
That last
though,
game.
hopefully this will open up something and say, you know what?
Maybe we'll have a women's pro
Women's
hockey.
a pro hockey league. Yeah, why not? I mean,
You see how well they play.
but yeah,
It's a
so,
shame that you know, a woman that age, you're like 23.
Yeah.
And your career is over. It's
Over,
playing.
yeah.
You're just going to go to the rink and play against the guys.
yeah, a pickup game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the thing. It was like I wanted to get your take on it because we talked about it last time, Jason and I. It's like if you're not a hockey fan, you watch that.
If you can't get fired up by a guy scoring the winning goal,
You don't need to be watching
No
teeth
teeth.
knocked out, bleeding from the.
Yeah.
That's hockey.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pure fucking hockey right there.
Yeah. And then what he said afterwards was, you know, the lady got him in the hallway before they did the handshake. They were still
Love
celebrating.
America.
And he's like, "This was all about America. This is all about the country. This is
Like
all
that
about, you know."
fucking
It's like
skier
it's like okay,
bitch.
it's like nothing about him. It's like this is all about the USA hockey team. This is all about the country.
Love
Proud to be-
America.
proud
I'm
to
like
be
that
American,
skier
you know, all that
bitch.
stuff. It's like,
What skier are you talking
Yeah,
about?
all what? Which one? Ice skaters and skiers. They were all about
oh, they're all woke. It's like don't
the
even.
one
Well,
was
no, if
the
they
one
were- if they-
born in America, so upset and so woke that she went and joined the Chinese team because her
Really?
parents are Chinese.
Her mom's Chinese, right? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the model chick. Okay. Well, she gets like $14 million from China.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I mean, I'm sure it's money, but I'm like,
so there,
now here
there's
we
a
go.
little something there.
Let's ask
she's a
this.
model and she,
If-
you know, she's good at her sport.
If you're her, or let's say you're you, and they offer you to go to the Olympics, do you stiff it to your fucking United States of America and go for the money, or do you say fuck the money and go for America? This is the Olympics.
Well, this has happened before. I think she's just the most.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm going for the United States.
if you're living in the United States, born in the United States,
Yeah.
Me right now, if they said China comes to me and goes, "Here's
No,
$50
but
million
are you-
if you compete against
But
America
if
in the
you have
I'm
a member
like,
of your
no,
family from China.
no.
So you
I'm
don't
saying
consider-
straight
Well,
up.
whatever
get the
country
money.
you can say it's happened in other countries.
Oh, really?
They've competed for other countries, not just China.
Well, my point is, if you did not watch that game and come away a hockey fan, there's something wrong.
You don't need to be watching sports.
And then last week or earlier this week, you had the Islanders versus Islanders versus
Mainlanders.
anyway, I forget who the hell they were playing,
Mainlanders.
but that was a great game. The kid, I can't remember his name, but he's a rookie this year. the Islanders won it 5-4. I mean, it was a back and forth, and this kid was phenomenal.
Hockey is exciting. It's back and forth.
it's
The
one of
puck's
those-
flying everywhere. Trying to watch it.
That's what I'm
keep up
saying,
with everything.
and that's where like if some of these games, it's like sit down and watch a game, and it will make you a fan. Especially a game like the hockey, like the USA in gold, and this game I watched, the Islanders versus.
Yeah, it's
USA.
something like
Well, apparently there's a TV show too with 2 hockey players that are gay.
Oh, that's
And
a book. That's a book that they were giving out to the New York Library over the break.
A
that you-
book?
No, it's a show. It's
Oh, is
an
it a show?
actual
I thought-
show. It's called
thought it was a
Heated
book.
Rivalry. Go look up Heated Rivalry. There's I don't know if it's something on one of the apps.
Like
Well, you never heard of Heated Rivalry?
I have not heard
Well,
of Heated
okay.
Rivalry.
I think it's based on a book.
I think it's based on a book.
'Cause
It
I-
is, but
'cause
then
the
they
mayor
turned it
came
into
out.
a show where they're like 2 hockey players and
hockey
they're
players.
gay. Well, they're talking about how there's an increase of women showing up to the. I don't get it. Let me say
Because
that. But
they-
there's an increase of women that
because
come
they
up.
might be gay.
Well, no, because I think it's the book, and they're all into the. Gee, I want to get involved and see what it's like, and maybe there are.
Wow.
There's cuter hockey players than I knew, and all this. It's all that
Did
goofy
you not
stuff.
see Mamdani from New York when they had that big snowstorm? Was hey, stay inside. You can get the free. We're giving away for the public library a free rental or e-book. The gay hockey people.
Who?
That the mayor of New York.
No, I did not see that.
That was his take on everybody staying home and off the streets. Was the library's going to give you
so
the free
staying
e-book
home and read gay literature.
and read gay literature. Okay, that's
Oh, wait a minute now. This is one of the biggest things on. There's like a TV show and everything.
I have not.
It
heard
wasn't
this
just
is-
'cause-
this is the
I don't like
first.
this guy talking like that. He's like, oh, wait a minute, now we're talking
No.
about this is okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't
Come on,
know
man.
anything about it.
It's horrible. I mean,
Y'all talking about gay indoctrination and all this stuff.
that's what it sounds like.
Oh,
I just wanted to know if you like watch the game, it's gonna make you a fan. I didn't know we were going gay.
We didn't even go that far.
What?
I mean,
Hockey
you
gonna
go-
make you gay now?
Go look up Heated Rivalry. I haven't seen it. I don't know what.
I mean,
all I know is I've
about
heard
it. You're
about
talking
it.
a lot about
I
it.
do talk a lot about it. But
His
there's
wife-
been
His wife does read books.
wait a minute.
So-
There has been a lot of that romance,
It seems
sex
like
literature,
popular online.
and the genre is around a lot of the hockey players. It's all fiction, but they've made it around. I don't know what it is with hockey, but they've made it around hockey players. This has been before they did the gay hockey players.
Oh wow.
So anyway, yeah. Because Suzanne's asking me all these questions.
How many
like
gay
about
hockey players do you think there are?
I don't know.
I'll give it maybe a
Don't
couple,
care.
but I'm like,
I don't care.
you see a guy busting his stick and bleeding out of the mouth. I
Okay.
would say that's gay.
What do you need drinks?
I will have
What's the dark one?
Never cold.
You had a dark one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh.
Getting twisted or
Yeah, Getting
Yeah.
twisted, yeah. Beautiful bite.
Yeah.
I'll take a Get Twisted 10 ounce.
Getting twisted.
So what were we talking about? Gay people.
Yeah.
And how many play hockey? I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't think.
It's probably a handful,
If there
maybe.
is, okay. You know, it is what it is. But
Oh, I got nothing against it. I'm just saying. I'm against it.
It sounds like you are.
You're against it and you don't like it.
I've always been good to them people. That's what's coming next.
I just don't want to. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see a movie about it. Is there anything wrong with that? Can I not have my own purpose? I don't want to see a movie.
you don't have to go.
I don't want to read the
watch it.
book.
You
I
don't
don't want
have
to
to
see a
go
movie.
watch it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to watch gay porn.
I don't
Now I
want
hear it pays a lot, but I don't.
I've thought about doing it.
particularly
When
wanna
I
watch
pay a
it.
car payment or something.
You
but I'm
haven't
like,
told us, Steve.
Yeah, I hope nobody here recognizes it.
say, no, damn.
car payment came due, and I was thinking, and I read something online. And
Right? Exactly.
Need
Payment
a quick
seems kind of
buck?
nice.
I'm not gay. With $20 is $20. Yeah. So yeah. So
said
my
the payment
point
looks
is.
very nice.
So my point is that if you.
Oh, I think that's right.
well, we'll find out.
There you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Now, I thought that was the dark beer you were getting.
I thought it was too.
She said something that was a dark ale of some sort.
Twisted or whatever.
That's pretty good though.
It doesn't taste bad, but it smells like corn chips or feet, doesn't it?
It does.
What?
Yeah. You didn't get it. What you get?
No, I got the Never
Oh,
Home.
oh. No, that was a good one. I think that was the
Do
best
what?
one.
Yeah,
It smells
I
like
get, I
what?
get the corn chips and feet smell.
It's not bad.
Right.
I smell corn.
Feet?
It's your beer, my beer. It smells kind of like corn chippy.
That.
I think it's mine.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yes, very much. That's like a Frito.
Like an old running
a-
shoe.
Yeah.
It's Frito Lay's.
Yeah, it's a gym shoe.
Fritos. Damn,
I'm
it's
so
a very
lost.
smell. It's overtaking the smell of this beer over here. I thought it was my beer for me. I was like, it smells like fucking Fritos over here.
Fritos up in here?
I'm so confused. What?
Somebody said, let's make some Frito beer.
That's probably it. So yeah, so like back on the hockey thing, it's like okay, those like the game, the USA game. If you're not a hockey fan, watching both the women's and the men's,
Oh, it's hot right
I mean,
now, and that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. There's a lot of this romance literature that's centered around it. They won.
but that came out
And then-
obviously before.
Oh, that was before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the woke women, I guess.
They're coming.
Although
they're coming out to check
now,
out.
I will say this: they turned right around from loving hockey for the 2 seconds to not because Cash Patel was there celebrating with them, and they all went.
Well, Cash Patel showed up on
They
on
went all
America's Dime.
workaholic. They went all workaholic on it and was like, "Oh my
Cash
God,
Patel,
how
FBI
dare you?
director.
Oh yeah.
How dare you have him drink a beer with you guys and celebrate America?
Yeah.
You guys are just disgusting."
Well, that's because he's here.
Well, he looked like Make-A-Wish kid. I mean, he was sitting there, he's drunk, and then they put the medal on him, and he was like,
You would be
I was
too,
like, why the fuck was he in there?
because he's the fucking drinker of the best. He can be.
No, he can't.
Why not?
It's
You
the
have anybody in the
Olympics.
locker room.
It's the Olympics. It's like
This is
So,
Mr.
that-
Woke right here. I got to
no,
say, Mr.
the-
Woke.
the FBI director just shows up, and he flew on your dime to get
So does
there.
everybody else.
Oh, so fuck it.
I mean,
Well, don't complain about anybody else then.
So
maybe he's there for the checking security of Olympic Village for that.
He showed up to watch that game. He's a big hockey fan. There's no doubt. They say he plays in a
That's
rec
fine.
league
Oh,
on the
speaking of
weekends.
playing in a rec league, the
Oh, we
70s
for sure he went on our dime. Maybe he came by himself.
he went on our dime.
Yeah, no, he went on our
They
dime
all
and our
go on
plane.
dime. Everybody fucking flies on our dime. Shit. Speaking of playing in a
Christian
rec
Owen
league,
won't though.
You'll need another.
No, she's guys. Thank you.
playing on a rec league. Speaking of playing in a rec league, we sat down with the head coach of the Lexington Nightfall, the new hockey team here in Lexington. 70.
Have they played yet?
Oh yeah, they've
Getting ready to play game 3. I
Have
think.
y'all gone?
No, sold out.
Well, are they playing at the Ice Center?
Yeah.
Okay, it holds
600
20 people.
600 people.
This is just Mr. Negative tonight, isn't he? Everything is Mr. Negative. Yeah, I was with you on that earlier. It's like it holds 600 people, I think is what it said.
Maybe.
That's what they said.
You think it? Really?
That's what they said.
Well,
Yeah,
that's 500 more than I thought.
That's probably like if everybody's.
That's everybody's
And
standing
it's,
concession
it's
stand.
$5 a seat. So yeah,
All the proceeds, 100% proceeds
Yeah.
go to a charity
yeah,
event at the game.
and the Lexington the youth hockey thing around here.
But yeah, the guy was 7 years old, still skating and playing in a rec league.
Playing in a rec
Wow.
league. Yeah,
And he looked like a hockey player.
Yeah, he
looked-
did, yeah.
I mean, he was maybe 5'3".
I still can't get over the corn chips.
That's Frito.
So anyway, well, yeah, we'd like to get to a game. We've been told. I think we were told something that we were supposed to have some like positions or something that they could have us, but I didn't hear back from you, so I don't know what the deal with that was when we were going back and forth in chat.
So is Jack Brown's going to start the soccer watch parties because
Yes.
tomorrow is the first game for
Yes,
the
they
men
are,
against.
they are the official watch party here.
And I got a ticket.
Wah,
Did you?
wah.
Is that the jersey and you get a free jersey and whatnot? That
I don't
game?
think so.
What is it?
It's
Yeah, one of the games. I think Tim
Yeah,
Tim was
Tim's-
about
it's
to-
Lexington against Louisville City,
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
it's the first game of the season.
Yeah. Okay.
So no, actually,
Could be a little wet.
a teacher
It's gonna
friend.
be a little wet.
I hope
Definitely
not,
a little
but
bit.
It's gonna rain
What day is it?
tomorrow.
tomorrow
Oh,
night.
yeah, it's gonna
It's gonna rain.
Who wants,
not, Mr. Negatives.
who wants to go watch soccer? Come on.
Listen,
Soccer's fun.
Soccer's
Yeah.
horrible. Soccer's horrible.
Oh my God.
Soccer.
Don't get me started on the count up on the clock. I just like,
Well, remember this
It
guy
was
also
to keep
was
his time.
redneck.
look, you can't down like
It's,
everybody else.
it's a 40.
Yeah.
It's a 40. It's a 90 minute.
It's the same guy that goes.
You count up to 90 minutes.
Same guy likes his nuts off a tree.
I'm trying to
Oh
be
my
like,
goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, kick a ball over here. 30 minutes later, he catches it, and he's running up there, and then they go. And then they kick it over here.
You weren't
But
chosen.
Jason, they've got $1.50 bills.
You weren't chosen first to play soccer. Is that what it was? You were chosen last.
Actually,
You got kicked
actually,
off the team.
I coached soccer for a little while. I hate it.
He goes,
You were picked last because you were short.
I don't know what to do. Just kick it in that goal.
You know, whatever. Just run down there and kick it.
Right down there and kick
Knock that kid over. Knock that kid over. We don't let us tackle. Tackle that kid. Knock him over. Let's go.
It's
How do you
not
want
the
me to-
tackle
Wait down there
you-
by
it's
the
not
goal and
tackle
kick it
you
in.
think.
How do you
This
want
is
me to
like hockey,
tackle?
damn it.
Now, I will
You're going to
say-
have to explain to me why that's offside.
And
Ted Lasso over here.
Now, I will say.
Except he's negative. Negative.
I am negative about soccer. I guarantee that shit.
I will say.
we win or lose. Just want to go home.
So what happens if you? Well, the USA soccer team, you're not.
Oh, no.
For that?
He doesn't watch it.
You're.
He watches 3 sports: football,
What the fuck?
maybe basketball.
Do I
and
want to
hockey.
watch the women's soccer team or the?
Men's soccer team? You're not even going to root for them?
I hope
Let
they
me guess,
win.
they have a woke player and you hate them.
I hate them.
See? One person. One
I hate
person.
wokeness.
One
No,
person.
I will.
one
I
You will root against your country.
That one
Depending on the way they vote.
If America is playing, I'm for America, but I'm not watching that.
So you're
I'm
so
not
you're the
watching it.
biggest so you're the biggest German guy that I know. Germany has the world's best soccer team.
Don't
No.
care.
Wow. All right.
What about German
So-
hockey? It's coming up, I hear.
I like German,
This
German
li-
bobsledding.
this
How
little
about
nut
that?
doesn't have a very bright
Let's
bulb.
talk about some German bobsledding. That
Okay, now when
1,
did
2,
you ever
3,
watch
4.
bobsledding until the
I watched
Olympics?
it at the Olympics, man. It was on, you know what I used to watch it? A lot of
They need
time
like a pro league.
on Wide World of Sports back in the day. They used to have it.
Yeah,
They showed
did.
the circuit.
They did. They did.
Well, yeah,
don't have
they're going
that
way back.
anymore.
They don't have that.
They don't have a circuit
Because of
anymore.
woke people like you.
It just wasn't drawing the crowd there, Mr. Capitalist.
Two guys.
So all right. So going back on the soccer thing, I will say that he played in it was a developmental league, and we have 2 kids here, Joseph and Daniel Davies, that are really good. They're from England. They live here in Lexington, play for Dunbar.
So they
Danny-
brought him in
committed
from
to college.
England
No,
to
they didn't. No, they were
subpar the team.
They were
They were already
They're
here.
paid. They're paid to play.
They were born here. Their parents are from Derby, England.
So they're not from England.
They're
Family is from there. They are not.
they
You were
are
like-
they are born.
You were like
they
they
are,
came from England, so I'm
they
thinking
were
maybe they're
born-
great soccer players from
They,
England.
I don't. They might
you're
have
like,
been born here.
that's
They
what I
might have been
thought.
born in England. They moved here. Okay.
So
they
somebody moved here like in
as
1862.
babies. As
His
babies,
great
they
grandparents
moved
moved here.
They moved here as babies, possibly. I don't know. But these kids, Daniel has gone over to Spain and played with the Barcelona.
Okay. Oh, wow.
The developmental. He's been
Okay.
in
Do we need to talk
developmental.
about Spain right now? Right now, when
I'm
Spain
just saying
fuckers
about
wouldn't let
the
us use
kid
the
playing
airspace.
for the developmental league
So-
of the fucking Barcelona team.
For
I don't
Israel's
give a
war,
shit
I guess
about
not.
We're gonna split
I
over.
don't give a fuck
Fuck
about
it.
Spain.
Fuck Spain.
Anyway,
Israel said, you want to
these
get in on this?
these kids are.
They was like, no sir, we do not want
These kids are.
Come
gonna
on,
be-
Donald. I like you. You like me. Let's
if
do
you see
this.
them, like you're going to see them on the pro level. I have no doubt.
You know what?
Wow. How do you know
Joseph's
that?
committed.
What? Huh?
Joseph committed a couple days ago.
No,
He's
they're
going
playing
to
college. They're going to college on
A lot of those European kids are
but
like,
they are.
Where are they going in college?
I don't know
where
where
are these
Joseph-
soccer
I
powerhouses?
was gonna say,
No,
we're just
uh,
I'd have to look it up. I
But
saw it last time.
they're
I
both
forgot.
they're, like Joseph is the older brother. Well, they're all three. They're
Who are the
twins.
soccer powerhouses?
I have no idea.
college.
North Carolina for women's.
They've always been good.
Yeah, they're still for women.
I think it just depends.
I don't know for the men's. I mean,
I don't
it's-
either.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't hear
That's
college
what I
soccer,
think
but-
it's just up for
but you hear
grabs.
college
But anyway,
lacrosse.
my point is,
No, you don't.
these kids.
I watch
are
every
going-
Sunday.
Of course you do.
What?
College lacrosse.
You just watch people get smacked.
Anyway, these two kids are going to be really good soccer players.
They're good
so-
soccer players. We got that. 20 minutes ago, I got that they were good soccer players. Where is the rest of the story?
God damn! Can
He
we
wa-
turn it?
He wants you to land this plane.
We're talking soccer. Let's get to it quick.
Okay, go ahead. You're next. Go ahead.
I'm not talking soccer.
No, we're not. Go, move on.
Talk whatever.
What do you want to talk
No,
about?
I'm just saying, tomorrow is the opening day. I know that the bar where you all frequent
Is the
has a watch party.
They advertise.
Now you can watch the hockey is on a YouTube channel.
The Lexington.
Oh, the Lexington Hockey. Okay.
They have their own YouTube channel. And the guy that calls the Gen X
prep.
Wrestling, our friend Aaron Rose.
Right.
He's the announcer. He calls play-by-play.
that's cool.
It's not
Yeah.
prep sport. Is it prep sports or something else?
Prep sports, yeah. It's when Aaron does something with high school, so it's the same network that he uses there. So yeah, you can watch it on YouTube and everything. But with the but this play, like they even announce it at the games, like Jack Brown's watch parties.
Oh yeah, I heard it at the game.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. So, I mean, yeah, I had a good time that time we went. That I'd love to get out to more, but hell, I don't.
It was a good time.
It was a great. I mean, I had a blast.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what else did I do besides sit in agony and my eyes burn from the shit product on the
there's beer.
I want to take you to a game, blindfold you before, and take it off, make you watch it.
Can I get those
He's
blow up
not
things and
going
go?
to a game.
Yes.
You don't have to. They got fucking drums playing. You can't.
Yeah, they got their own spirit
You wouldn't
section.
even. You wouldn't even hear the
What's the song? What's the
Vamos, 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 Lexington.
I am so
He wanted to see this. He wanted to hear
He
it.
did.
It sounded like
He
this
knew it.
song. There's a song.
He wanted to.
Reminds me of the halftime show.
When's okay.
Oh, let me guess. You watched the alternate one?
You're damn right. I did.
Oh God.
Damn
just-
right.
I didn't
Man.
watch. I started watching the alternate one, and I didn't watch. I turned it off.
Oh
too.
my God.
You don't like Kid Rock?
Once I saw Kid Rock,
Kid Rock
was
sounded
taped, I was like,
awful.
fuck it.
Kid Rock is long gone. This is what I learned a long time ago. I said this.
Newbies.
You're just a crotchety old man.
Exactly.
I learned a long time ago the halftime show is not for me anymore.
He's been a crotchety old man since
I
he
learned
graduated
that.
high
I learned that. I learned that.
Oh, we learned
It's
that
not for me. I remember
Back in
Tom Petty.
1952.
No, it was fairly recent. In the 2000s. Tom Petty did the halftime show,
You think
and I was
it-
really stoked.
Let me think. Yeah, because up until really the 90s, it was bands, basically. Marching bands.
Right.
Then I think it was.
Well,
it was
Tom
Michael
Petty. Tom
Jackson
Petty and the
after
Heartbreakers
band.
In
played.
the 2000s, started doing
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, and they had
Prince.
Tom Petty and with some other people, Prince, you had Justin Timberlake.
Okay. Well, anyway, Tom Petty, legend, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I was at the Super Bowl party with a bunch of people. Like, hell, I was younger then. People in their 20s, they were going, "Who's this old man playing?" Oh, I got better than
crotchety cane
hell.
holder.
I got Tom Petty. He's a Hall of Famer. Put some respect. And then I was going, and they were all like, ugh. I realized then the halftime show is going to keep evolving and it's going to leave me behind, and it has.
By a long shot.
I think it's left most people behind. Because, here, we talked about this
The
show,
last,
but
like,
the halftime
flash from
show
the past
was
production.
a video production for the TV. The people, did you see the views of the people in the stands? They couldn't see over that fucking grass. They couldn't see what the fuck was going on.
No, it's solely for the TV.
That's what it's all for TV. It's like,
it's
Right.
only
These
at
guys,
center field.
these people spend thousands of dollars for a ticket.
And you
You're
can't
telling me
see it.
they're not even gonna put a fucking stage in the middle of the field and rock for the crowd?
No, 'cause
They watched it on the big screen.
That's
Like,
what-
like the time I went to the Kentucky.
missing
Solely.
pickles here and there, like half the face is gone.
That's the time I went to the Kentucky Derby and sat in the infield. I watched the whole race on the big screen. I said, "Wow."
for the porta potty line. This is awesome.
But my point being,
We're old.
But
You're
it's,
old.
it's so much. It's so stupid.
But all right, here's the thought on this. Being old or not, do you think that was the choice for your Super Bowl crowd? Would you have rather had maybe a pit bull or another Shakira dance?
I would have had. I would have preferred something different. I told you that, but the show's not for me. Like they're
But I'm
trying
saying,
to draw in
that's
this
what I'm saying.
young crowd.
What crowd are you drawing in with a totally?
He's the number one
Yeah,
guy. He's
How
got
many?
all the records.
How many of those fans? And you've seen the videos
Uh-huh.
in the audience that paid those thousands of dollars for those tickets were his fans that were like, "This is a good show for me."
select few probably.
How many people on TV watched it, but only watched the halftime because that's their guy, but didn't watch the football game?
Oh, there's a few of that.
That's why-
There's always a bunch of that.
It didn't incorporate you bringing in new fans to the
But
sport.
that's my point. Is like
It's not
when
for
I
that.
when I watched the Tom Petty halftime show, and I had young people around me going, "Who's this old man?" I knew right then that they're just going to go.
Is that no,
They're
the
going
point-
Keep getting younger.
Their target audience is this,
Yeah.
and college age,
Yeah.
and they're not good. The Who's not coming back to the Super Bowl, you know.
But I mean, the thing is, it's like with his age, yeah, but he's already a football fan, so he's going to watch the game.
Well, he's gonna watch it anyway. But
Well,
I'm
it's like,
talking about
you
these
wanna
people that go to
You want to have
parties.
somebody. It could be. It doesn't have to be our generation, but you want to have somebody that encompasses football fans.
So okay, so when the Nashville Stadium is
He
built,
is encompassing soccer fans. Yes or no? Yes or no? They care more about soccer than they care about football.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just
you're
being.
right.
I'm being logical.
But okay, so
take
but-
everything
so
out.
with-
Just be
with
logical.
what you're
That's not
saying,
the.
with what
that's
you're saying, what you're saying, when the Nashville Stadium is built and they have their first Super Bowl in Nashville,
Not, you gotta have an Nashville.
do you think
Sure.
you're going to have a
You
country
won't.
artist?
You won't.
No, but even though
should.
you're
You need
in
to.
Nashville,
I'm saying,
You should, but they won't.
I think they will.
and it should be.
If they're whoever's popular, if there's a country artist that's
well, so somebody mentioned
Super
that,
fucking
that, it was,
popular.
that the halftime show was sponsored by Apple. So Apple picked.
Is pushing
The
their
halftime show.
agenda
Yeah.
So
along with
so,
what's his name?
hell, the last
Jay-
bone they threw
who's
Gen
the-
X was when they had
Who's the dude
Snoop
with
and
Jay-Z?
Eminem.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z's in charge of it.
That's it. That's
true,
it.
yeah.
You've seen your last
Yeah.
thing you know the song to.
But the thing is, like, don't have Apple be the sponsor. Don't have these music apps be the sponsor.
Because they're gonna pick some random
Because it's
person.
gonna, well, it's gonna be whoever's popular.
I would
on
say
their app.
bring in your local, at least some local or bands from that
It
area.
was in San Francisco. Your local bands were Metallica, Huey Lewis.
The first time they had the Super Bowl there, what, 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
They've had it recent.
Yeah.
That's when I thought, I don't know who they had, but
They didn't have that.
I said, you had, while they were all
Journey-
still alive,
Journey is
you
this-
could have had Jefferson Starship,
Yeah.
you could have had Huey Lewis and the News, you could have had
Metallica,
done all that, you
yeah.
could have had Journey, but you could
Journey.
have had
Green
everybody
Day-
in that San Francisco area.
Green Day
But they fucked
opened
that
up the
up.
Super Bowl
Well,
before it even
yeah, but
turned
I mean, that
on.
was
Yeah, they did.
Now, but this time it was like
yeah.
like half of them died. The others
Yeah.
like 5 years ago they could have pulled that off,
Yeah.
and it'd been pretty cool. I thought.
Yeah, well, yeah, like the Grateful Dead. Everybody thought they would have a big. They should have had something for Bob Weir.
Right.
Like the only one of the biggest bands in the world coming from your area.
How about this? We go back to marching bands.
And then I won't watch because
Yeah.
do you remember when in
Just
Living
'cause
Color
you-
when it was
just 'cause
on in
you
the
have a good
'90s?
band doesn't mean anything.
They did a halftime
That one
show.
time at band camp.
You know, remember in Living Color the show
Yeah.
with the Wayans brothers?
Yeah,
Jim
yeah,
Carrey
yeah,
was
yeah,
on there.
yeah.
Remember that one year they did a halftime show?
The girl.
No, they did like a little bunch of skits.
Oh yeah. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go for that.
That was in the early '90s.
Yeah, with David Wayans and the other guy played the two queer guys.
David Allen Greer.
Yeah, no, not David Allen.
Two steps
David
up.
Allen Greer, yeah.
Two steps
Exactly.
up
They
and
did that little
formation.
skit and everybody loved it. And,
Yeah.
and then the NFL, I think, then goes, oh, that's bullshit. They took our audience. Like, we need people there.
Yeah.
Especially they were selling those commercials at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because
That-
everybody tuned
that's
in.
the only reason people
Everybody
watch
tuned
Super
in
Bowl.
over
Commercial
to
and halftime.
Everybody
That's it.
flipped over to Fox and
Yeah.
watched that in
Yeah.
the 90s, early 90s, and then the NFL said, oh no, we can't have Tony
Yeah.
Orlando, who was fucking 25
Yeah.
years too old back then.
Yeah.
They go, we need a shock. And then I think the next year, if I'm not wrong, then Michael Jackson did it.
Probably.
Michael Jackson, I think, was like one of the first
Yeah.
Right.
people
That would have been the time that they're trying to get
Yeah.
Right.
keep everybody stay tuned.
Yeah, to
Like I
keep
said,
everybody
up,
on that
up until
channel.
the '90s, they still had marching
Because
bands.
he was like late
Yeah.
90s into the
But
2000s.
the thing was like the first time here wasn't with Janet Jackson. That's what you owe all this to.
But that was later
It's the
on.
wardrobe
yeah.
malfunction.
Right.
It's like, and it wasn't. If you look at it, it wasn't even. She had tape over whatever.
We were all watching VCR.
We were.
We were all watching. Yes.
But
That's
it's
what
like-
they want. They want us watching.
That's
But
what
that's
they
what-
don't
that's
care
when the
about
whole
the crowd.
damn
They care
thing-
about
How about we talk about commercials?
We gotta be
a second ago.
safe.
Did you see any good commercials this year?
No,
I don't
The
think
last
they're as
couple
creative
years,
anymore.
there hasn't been. Exactly, the creativity is not
I
there.
was talking to somebody today. I said, "Do you remember? You could go back if you remember watching Demolition Man.
Yeah.
And they had the radio channel that played all the
It played
jingles.
all the jingles,
You
yeah.
knew every fucking jingle on that fucking thing. Because you can remember jingles back in the day made the product. And you remember them. Today,
Right.
nobody has a jingle. Commercials are shitty and none of them are
nobody-
good. None of them are
they're
creative.
not
None of them are
creative, right.
on the edge or anything. It's like,
Right.
oh, what the fuck are we doing?
They're
here?
just there.
Some of them are like talking about shit and you're like, oh, that's about a glass. And all of a sudden you find out, no, it's about a fucking piece of paper. Like,
Well, it's like
you're showing the whole thing about
you always
glasses
have-
and now you're on a piece of paper. I don't know.
You always have the ones like, oh, we're gonna hit you in the fields. Like we're gonna try to get like those Budweiser commercials. They try to get you the whole like the best one that I've ever in a long time since 9/11 was the one Budweiser did where the
They kneel?
Clydesdales come in and they kneel.
Frank Budweiser?
Yeah, that was the best one in a long time.
I would like to see.
They still had a couple good commercials, but
They-
not like in the past.
But
Not
yeah, in the
like-
past, like you would sit there the next day
and you name off 10 of them.
It used
Well, how
to
about
be-
that one?
Yeah,
Well, how about that one?
yes.
Now it's
Yes.
like, did you see any commercial? I didn't see anything this
No,
year that
nothing that
excited
grabbed
me
me,
that
no.
I thought maybe it was a Super Bowl commercial other than a regular commercial.
What was that one last year with that seal guy? That was weird.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was freaky.
That was
Yeah.
That was like an acid trip.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh God.
Maybe we should go back to
Whoa.
like the frogs, bud. Why?
or the guys
Do a
call it
throwback. How about a throwback
or
commercial?
the one they call what's up?
Right.
Those were great.
I mean,
That's
those
funny.
are great commercials.
Now, like I said, nowadays it's like the halftime show and the commercial are just like, you go do something else. Because there's nothing.
Yeah.
That's when I go get food.
There's nothing like nothing's
If
gonna
the
grab me.
ad
When we take
executives
that universal flush,
come up
remember
with-
they say that's the most water that's flushed. Right when halftime starts.
Yep.
commercials are horrible.
I think we were down at a better, and Andy goes, you know what? I'm gonna plan my bowel movement around the halftime show.
It's just not entertaining.
Yeah,
Like I say, I don't actually need I'd love to have the old classic, but I don't need that. Just give me somebody relevant that's a football.
I mean,
I don't throw a country guy on there every once in a while. It could be a country artist and a rap artist. You know, they can split up the time.
I'm not even.
They've done it before. Did you see? Who's that? Was it Thanksgiving
Yeah,
or
no.
Christmas Day? Snoop Dogg did a show, and he had.
Well, they had that whole thing with
Oh,
the rap.
yeah.
Oh, and then he had the country chick come out. I don't know all of them. Lainey Wilson.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. And I mean, that was a good show. That was entertaining.
That was in Detroit, wasn't it?
I think
the
it was in
Lions,
Detroit.
The Lions game.
That
Yeah.
was the Thanksgiving game.
That's what I'm saying. Mix it up. You can throw 3 or 4 different artists in there sing a song.
But see, that's what. Okay, so here you have like Steve made a point. That's a good point. Thanksgiving Day. You have your 3 games. You have the
And they had the extended halftime.
and you have
Right.
because
Put the
they're
show
having
on.
the performances there are better than the Super Bowl. It's like, why is that? Why? I mean, okay, we get Snoop Dogg and Lainey Wilson, like you said.
Detroit had the guy from Detroit.
Eminem.
No, somebody else's year.
Oh, so it wasn't
Was it?
Snoop wasn't Detroit? I thought Snoop was in
Or
Detroit.
maybe the year before.
No,
Either last year
it
or
was
this
from
year,
California. But it was
Detroit
his
had
show.
a guy from
Oh, they
Detroit.
play the Rams? Did Detroit play the Rams?
No, Detroit was in Detroit this year.
Yeah.
And they had some guy from Detroit.
So who played?
I'm pretty sure. I thought it was Eminem.
Okay, well, anyway,
No, it was some other.
the Snoop
some other
Dogg,
kind of rapper.
Snoop Dogg and Lainey Wilson. Okay, that was decent. So that's what I'm saying though. You have here's a holiday.
They put more
Everybody's
effort.
watching.
it seemed like a more-
Everybody's watching,
and
because
it's
you're seeing-
for the whole crowd as far as the
exactly.
stadium is involved and blah blah blah. Whereas this is just Super Bowl is a music video.
But that's what I'm saying
For
though.
TV.
It's the same. It's the same atmosphere. Most everybody on Super Bowl Sunday, you're having a Super Bowl party. So you and your buddies are all gathered around.
Thanksgiving,
watching
you're
the
all
game.
gathered around watching.
The whole family is gathered around the table, and we're playing this. And we have Snoop Dogg and Lainey Wilson. Is a better halftime show than the Super Bowl party, where you're paying astronomically more money. And
No,
why can't you
And
take that formula?
I'll
to the
say
Super Bowl?
this: the Super Bowl got one of the best ratings. Every year they get more ratings because
Yeah, it's
there's some kind of
bullshit.
new thing they put in where it boosts ratings. But I mean,
It's growing
They
worldwide.
got more views because it was the supposed anti-Trump.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. So you had all the woke women that don't even watch football.
Anti-Trump?
That were like,
Yeah.
we're
Wait a
watching
minute, somebody
this.
sounds a little paranoid here. It was an anti-Trump Super Bowl?
It was because apparently he wasn't there.
No, I mean,
He didn't want to go.
in the sense of, they brought this guy and they built it from the start as he's going to come out. He's already against Trump. He's already said stuff against Trump and against the administration, against America. And we're
A
going
lot
to
of
wear
people
dress.
have. And a lot of music artists.
The world right here.
A lot of artists have.
Listen to my
like-
point. Listen to my point. Now,
That's how you end up with just Kid Rock.
now you had that, and you had a lot of the woke women that don't watch football that were going to tune that in
But
no
all
matter
they
what
care about is
because
the news.
of that.
Anti-Trump.
Like you get the ice bill. Like somebody's against ICE, so we're all against ICE, and now we're going to anything that's against ICE, we're going to join in. They don't care what it is. This halftime. We don't care what it is. He said something about Trump, and he's made the Republicans mad because he's going to wear a fake breast in a dress. So now we're going to watch it. And I'm going to make my man watch it. And she's never watched a game of football in her life, nor a halftime show, but she's going to make sure they're watching that. So I think they got ratings boost from that.
Yeah.
Well,
That
you
kind
could
of
look
crap.
on the other side and go, I am so mad at them that I'm going to have my own halftime show. Is that what we are as a country? We're just all going to do our own thing.
We just talked about it before.
Yeah.
Did David Wayne's not have his own halftime show? Is the Puppy Bowl not its own halftime show?
Yeah.
No, that
No,
doesn't
the
count.
Puppy Bowl goes on all day now.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people turn it on halftime because that's.
Well, yeah, but
No, it's usually over by then. They do that during
it's
the
going
day.
on all day.
Yeah, 'cause
Karen will turn it over.
Yeah, it went
used
from
to
1
be
hour
in
to
the morning.
6.
I mean, there's different things that
It's
happen.
different.
at
It's
halftime.
different games, but you get the.
But I mean, I get your point. Like, Crybabies want to have their own halftime show. Whatever. I mean, people are it's like if they want to, I don't have a problem with somebody having their own halftime show. If you want to do your own show during halftime,
But no,
whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, but
I don't care if what's his name had his own halftime show. What in that Super Bowl? What's his name? I can't remember.
I mean, one time I
Bad
went to
Bunny.
this. I went to
If he had his own halftime show, great. Have your own. I don't give a fuck.
I went to I went.
Fiance of 6 years.
God, I was in my 20s with him. I went to a church, watched the Super Bowl. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I can't remember. But anyway, during halftime, they had like Reggie White had like a little, like I don't want to say a sermon. It was kind of a talk, and it was real inspirational and blah blah blah. And it was all, it was religious based. But yeah, I have no problem with that. That's what you want to do.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, I don't have a problem with it. But I'm just saying, my whole point was it wasn't for the football fans only. It wasn't the normal football fans were not into that. It's like you're trying to get a new crowd, but what crowd are you trying to get? Because, like I said, that crowd that's into him is mainly
soccer fans.
I'm thinking.
They were trying to get an international crowd.
They are.
But who watched the game? That's what I'm saying. You did that, but did they watch the product on the field, or did
Probably
they
not.
watch halftime?
Probably not.
No, they probably watch the show and the commercials. I've been to have you been to parties?
Yes.
Where there's a ton of people.
Yes.
And nobody's ever watched football. Like, who are the teams playing?
Yeah.
And like,
We were
and
down
they
in
go-
a better, and we had Andy and my buddy DJ on. They were talking, and they went to a party in the '90s, and they had music like what we got going on here.
Oh, I think it was.
And then when the game was on, the music was up, and when the commercials came on, they turned the music down. Oh, the commercial's on. Turn it, pause or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's like you got guys there to watch the game, and you're turning the music. He's the worst fucking experience I've ever had.
That's what I said.
Right.
I think they got some extra views because of kind of that situation where people were like, "We're going to watch this now because of this." Whether you
That's
watch it or
what they
not.
want. They wanted a more international audience. That's
I don't think
that's why the numbers are growing. The NFL they're not apologizing. They're playing in Germany and
The numbers.
fucking
There's something
Mexico.
changed in the rating system where in the last 2 years it's automatically boosted numbers regardless.
Where everything, like I think what it comes down to. Remember how back in the
But
day,
you're not getting that fan. Like, all right, so we went out there and did that Super Bowl, and we got all these views for Super Bowl. Now, how many of those people are going to watch your product for the rest of the year?
not many.
not many.
Do you think you brought? That's what I'm saying. Is it an investment? Did the NFL make a
Did it
good
work?
investment?
Did it work? No.
It worked for that.
It worked for making money and selling commercials.
Exactly.
And that's what they were looking for.
That's all they care
This is our day.
Look,
and
they're gonna.
this is what we're going to do.
We've predicted this.
But
I hear it's like $2 million for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
to have your
Yeah.
commercials.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
We
and
predicted
the
this.
alternative got what 6% of viewers.
Yep.
You don't think NFL's looked at that like, oh shit,
I don't know.
this little
I
cheesy
mean,
ass
I wasn't even
Kid
happy
Rock
with
show got
that.
6% of our viewers during that.
That was
halftime.
fucking garbage too.
It wasn't that good. But I'm saying now they're probably going to do nothing this year. Where
I
they
didn't
put
even
something
watch.
together.
Like, I didn't even stay for the whole fucking thing. I saw like the first 2 acts, and I'm like, well, this is fucking recorded.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
Of course it
and then Kid Rock comes out, and I'm like, I'm not even. That's not Kid Rock.
The damn thing was pre-recorded.
It
wasn't
was.
it?
Yeah, it was. But I was like, that's not even Kid
But I'm
Rock.
saying, you hear me? They got 6%.
I understand. They
you
got
think
yes.
6%? That's a little.
That's
fucking huge.
That's
for the
huge.
Super Bowl.
It's huge.
Now,
But
if somebody does this,
I'm saying-
they did it. Now somebody else is going to say, huh?
Maybe I can do
we
it.
do another Marlon Wayne's
secondary halftime.
secondary after. So then we got that show and this show and this show. NFL's gonna be like, oh shit, now we're losing money to this guy and this guy.
That's their prerogative, and they should. Man,
Yeah,
if you think you can pull it off,
pull it
try
off.
it.
Go ahead.
Because-
you're acting like they didn't pull it off. They
But-
pulled it off 6%.
But if you're gonna pull it off,
Really?
But I think. Wait.
6%.
Hold on. But do you not think that because of who the halftime act was, that's why they said, fuck that, I'm not watching that shit, I'm turning it over here.
Yeah.
That's the only other alternative.
Right.
So, okay, 6%.
I
that's
guarantee
that's
some
good-
political pundit got on there and go, they're having a Spanish guy. Isn't that awful?
No,
Well,
I mean-
I'm protesting. I'm not going to watch.
Is
that the way it went down?
That's what a lot of
Is that
people
what
I'm
you
sure
said?
so.
A lot of people
And,
say that.
and we'll say this. I was called racist by some people. I thought, number one, I didn't like Bad Bunny before all this.
I didn't-
like Bad Bunny before. I didn't like Bunny when he started this thing. I didn't like him at halftime.
Yeah.
I didn't like him.
He wrestled. He wrestled one
When
time
can I
a
not just
week
have
ago.
an opinion like I don't like that artist?
No,
The
it's-
Wiggles. I love the Wiggles, but is the Wiggles a halftime show for the Super Bowl?
No.
I love Two Live Crew. But the cussing and sex that Two Live Crew spits out, you think that's a halftime show for the
No.
Super Bowl for the public? Now this guy was saying he was going to wear a dress, fake boobs, and talk and rap and shit. And if you listen to some of his lyrics, there's some weird ass lyrics in there. Now, is that a family halftime show? I thought no. Like I said, I love Two Live Crew. I'd love to hear them out there, but that's not a family halftime show. The Wiggles are a family halftime show, but it's not the Super Bowl crowd.
I don't know if there'll ever be like a.
You
Your
said
kids ought to be in bed by halftime anyway.
You
if they're
said-
too young. You know what I mean?
No, you said it perfect. When we had Tom Petty, we had Rolling Stones, we had No
Young
Doubt.
people bitched.
They-
They bitched.
But-
I was at parties just going, who's this old fucking man?
I was at parties where they
I
were
was
like, this
mad at
fucking
him.
rocks.
That's so was
Yeah.
I. Yeah, I was like, hell, this is
You
a
were
great
the wrong
halftime
crowd.
show.
But I'm just saying, let's think
But I'm
about
too
this.
old to fight everybody now.
Let's think about this. The halftime show should be encompassing of everybody. I don't like I said, I don't give a shit if it's Latin. I would love Shakira out there shaking her ass again. J-Lo.
Now that was a good one.
Pitbull. I don't have a problem with Spanish lyrics. Maybe mix in some English like Pitbull does and Shakira does. You speak a little Spanish. You speak. I couldn't understand a word the fucking guy was saying.
That's what you
And
ju- you just appease both crowds.
90% of America couldn't understand a word he's saying.
No,
So you've already lost.
And that's probably why you
So-
don't have people up dancing in the videos because
It's like-
nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
Like I can't understand it. That's what I'm saying. It
All right,
wasn't.
well, you've got 10 months to learn Spanish for next year.
When somebody tells me that, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is Mr. Woke over here. He got out his book. He was
America.
He had Rosetta Stone. He had Rosetta Stone on play. He was like, I'm gonna learn this shit.
America.
I'm gonna learn this shit.
And they need to speak America.
Am I lying or am I not? You want to make fun of it, but you couldn't understand it, did you?
No, I couldn't. I'm not claiming I did.
What I'm saying.
But
now
I
you're
wasn't.
thinking-
I wasn't tore up about the show. I
not-
didn't even give it a second.
I didn't
Like-
watch it. It's like I'm
Yeah,
like,
I went to
okay.
prison like I'm getting ready to do right now.
I wasn't tore up about it. I think a lot of people were not.
That was
tore up
my
about
original point. Was
They were
I
not-
knew this is not for me anymore.
It. Yeah, I was like,
They
they're
left
Yeah,
not
me
it's not.
behind.
Yeah, it's not.
They weren't
not
tore
go-
up.
we're not gonna see
You
my
had
favorite
that political
artists.
side that were tore up, but most people were like, "I'm not tore up. I don't like him." Like me, I don't like him and I can't understand him. So why do I want to listen to this shit? Why is that on the Super Bowl? You can say, "Oh, they're trying to bring." Why
that's
why
fine.
can't we bring some other artist in and bring us encompassing, like a Shakira, like a Pitbull, like a Julio Iglesias?
Just somebody that
Like a Menudo.
speak a little
If
bit.
you have to, if we have
They
to
had
have,
Ricky Martin.
he was there. If you, why couldn't he do a whole show? He sings in English and Spanish.
That's what, if you
I'm
have
just saying,
somebody that does that, it appease both.
whether you
crowds.
like it or not, it was not an NFL
No,
crowd show.
yes, you're right. It was not an NFL.
So
halftime
you're
show.
mad because it was in Spanish, the whole thing.
I'm just saying it was not an NFL show. I'm not really mad per se. I'm just.
It wasn't.
It was not the
it
show.
Was
It was
not
like-
all encompassing, like you're saying.
They
Like,
said it was. Oh, he was singing about family. I was like,
No, it
nobody
wasn't.
understood it.
No, it was.
He could have been singing about the greatest thing in the world,
Some-
but I
some-
didn't hear it.
A lot of Spanish speakers understood every bit of it.
Some of them
How
were-
many watched that?
Some of them were.
They were too busy getting escorted back. Oh, wow! Do you want to go there?
Oh, they pulled out the old card. Don't make me get on the phone.
I can tell this is Captain Woke right here.
Oh, and listen, Mr. Maggot over here.
I am Mr. America, baby.
If
Mr.
Trump
America.
don't like him, I don't like him.
I don't care about like I said,
If Trump don't like him, I don't like
here's
him.
the thing. Here's the thing with that.
Go pee, and then we're gonna have
I
a
figured you're gonna put something in my beer like Mr. Maggot over here.
Drop some American in there.
You're like drop some American.
Damn. Wokeness.
put that over it. Put the Grateful Dead over it.
He's got to go squat. He's got to go squat when he pees, Mr. Woke America. Like, come on.
I don't know. I'm gonna stand up in here and I'm gonna see who's furthest. Let's go. Let's go, America.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, America.
Go pee. I want to have a discussion after this. Holy fuck!
He is one of those people who
All right, so
is against. I don't know. Like, let's talk real quick about some politics here for just a second.
well, no.
We're talking about Epstein files.
Oh God.
And
Oh, shit.
everybody's like, 90% of America, all the woke is like, all they want is Trump to be guilty. That's all they care. They don't care about the kids that have been raped by other people. It's like, if Trump is guilty, that's a win. If he's not guilty, they could care less about it. If they tell me, like, I say something, it's like, well, what if Trump is guilty? I say, then he burns.
Yeah.
He burns like the fucking rest of. That's what blows my mind about liberals and conservatives. Is like most conservatives are like that he burns.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. You put me in this MAGA crowd and this. I'm Mr. Trump. I support America. I think Trump's an asshole,
He is an
but
ass.
I support America. And I like the things he's doing,
Some of the things, yeah.
Some of them are good.
and I'm gonna like some things he does. I'm not gonna like everything. I'm gonna like some things.
It's just like it's every
But I'm
president.
like-
It's every president.
Because I say something, don't bring that back and be like, well, if Trump's guilty, then what are you gonna do then?
Well,
I'm
that-
gonna burn
see,
him back and care fucking less. Child porn is.
It's
They look at me like I'm stupid. Like, then he burns. Like what? Then they stop their tracks. Like, what do you mean? Then he burns. I'm not. I will have. Give me a shot top.
Ah, shit. Let me see the list. I was gonna have what you had, but I already had that. I'll do the prickly pear.
But yeah, it's
You
like
think Steve's gonna have another one?
He'll be
because
back.
I love America, I get lumped into the MAGA, whatever.
Well, that's what
I just love America, man.
that's the thing. That's what I wanted to.
That's what a lot of people do
I
now.
wanted to bring up the fact of when you hear it's a slogan, "Make America Great
Hey, we
Again."
talked about it before.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't that be everybody's
So
slogan?
that's what. So, did you want another beer?
I dropped my balls.
What are you gonna have? What do you want? What do
I
you want?
figured.
What do you want?
Whatever you want. It's on me.
Well, I'm having the prickly pear.
Thank you.
Is it any good?
I don't know.
Jason had it.
This is the shot top. The prickly pear is pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
You swear?
But, well, it's a sour. You won't like it.
Real sour.
No, not real sour.
You want to sample it?
I'll let you know right here.
There we go. I like it.
Was it good?
No, it's. I'll take one. You're right. Yeah,
You want a
it's
little
not
one or a
that
big one?
sour. I'll take a big one. No, keep it going.
Yeah. All right.
So, am I driving
So-
Steve back again?
All right. So we're taking politics out of it.
That's hard to do with this one.
No.
Apparently.
So when
You don't agree with Jason?
Losers. Fucking losers.
so
It's like a rooster in the morning.
On the record, I didn't much care for the halftime show, but I didn't care that he did it.
who was prickly pear?
I just didn't care.
Did you write down prickly pear? You didn't write down. You didn't write down prickly pear.
It was Chinabot.
Oh yeah.
Open your eyes, Ridley.
I'm going to take you to
I'm
one of
just
my
saying.
Antifa meetings.
he
We'll
was
straighten you right out.
Well, I've been wearing a dress by night.
All right. So, all right. When
You ready to go
so,
by then?
all right. So we know what, like we all said. We've all heard the whole thing, MAGA, all that bullshit. But wait. When you hear the slogan, "Make America Great Again,"
You said you weren't going to bring politics.
because
He just had to.
wait, because it's a slogan. We as Americans, and I'm taking. Is it the fact? What I want to know is everybody. It's a trigger. Why is the fact of we want to make America great again? Why is it that it triggers people going to fucking ballistic? Why, as an American, wouldn't you want your country
Everybody's slogan should be
make
they wanna
America
make
great again? As an American,
Because it's
you want to be
one
the
side
best.
said it, they're against it. But it should be whether you're this far this side or this far that side. Do you not want America to be great? That's the point of the.
Not being a Trump supporter, not being
When you hear
Whatever
that,
supporter.
whatever.
if you think to yourself, you're like, I want to make America great again. Okay.
But does that make it?
Should that
make
be,
it? Does that? Why
This
does
is
that?
like congressional hearings here.
Why does
All
that
right, I'll
make
give you an
it?
answer.
Sir, give us-
Why does that make it such a trigger? Is it simply because Trump came up with it, or is it?
Trump Granger.
I mean, that's obviously.
He didn't believe in it.
Oh my God.
Tell me I'm wrong.
But
You're wrong.
what-
There's no such thing as
You don't think there is?
no.
If I walk in,
No,
if I walk
it's,
into a place,
no, it's like I can't stand the motherfuckers.
that's good. That's a better thing.
But that's not Trump derangement syndrome, like it's some kind of medical condition.
Well, let's think about this. How many people get spazzed out about everything Trump? Like Trump could say,
hold on,
"I
wait.
cured cancer. Here's
How
$1 million,"
about
and the keys to a car, and they'll be like,
We're not talking about Trump.
But anyways, let's go back to: do you like the slogan "Make America Great"? Do you think that should be a universal?
Every American.
Every side, all the sides should be like, "I want to make America great."
I want to thank you for the question.
Thank you. You got the mic is yours. You have your 1 minute response.
And I'm glad you brought this up because I want to say that America always was great.
I got a
And it did not have to be remade great because it was already great.
Okay.
Do you think there's greater moments and less greater moments? Here's the argument I got into.
That's
with my buddy,
history.
with
It's
Craig
up,
McCleary. It's
history's up and down.
I said 1950s is probably the best
greatest
time,
era?
Yes.
decade because of crime rates, faith,
Family.
economy, families put together, and I got the. I said something about the golden rule being taught. Everybody was not trying to
Do one to others as you
And
have.
I got to think back like, well, what about the less fortunate, the minorities? I said, at that time, yes, they didn't have certain rights, but overall,
They still had separate lives
Yes, I'm saying.
in your heyday 50s.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what.
So making
sounds just like Greg.
America
Here's my
great.
point. Here's my point. Is
Now you have to think about other people would think
what
1950s wasn't so damn great for us.
what was what
We
would you
couldn't
say
get a
is the
home
best
loan.
decade? What
We
would you
couldn't
say?
build generational
What
wealth.
was your
Who?
best decade?
Whites?
Black people.
Oh.
What was your best decade? What was your best decade in America?
My best what?
What do you think the best decade in America is? I was
70.
just saying, you can say it all day long. I agree. America's always been great and always will be great, but there are greater moments and less greater moments. To me, the 1950s were probably one of the greater. Even
But
though,
again, it
even
wasn't
though,
great for people that wasn't
even though
non-white.
the majority, as far as even minorities had better family, more stable families, more faith-based. You can't tell me there's
No,
not more
I
families
don't.
better.
I can't. I don't know. I wouldn't agree to that. That everything was better because of faith.
I didn't say everything.
You're
here,
just
but I'm
you're
saying
talking about values.
values. The family
All the way
unit as a
down.
whole in America, that includes everybody.
I think we still
was
have
stronger.
values. I don't
The
think values
family,
went away.
the family unit in America as a whole,
Right
all
now?
America in the 1950s was stronger
Oh.
than it is today. Yes or no?
Wow, long.
I wouldn't say that.
So you would say that all these people that we talk about no daddies.
Women couldn't get divorced. Women couldn't have jobs hardly. Women couldn't get money.
Okay, we're not talking about women's rights. We're talking about the family
No,
unit
but
as
you're
a
talking
whole.
about why they stayed in marriages and the divorce rate was lower. It was because of that. That's a lot of the reason.
You don't think? Again, I'll ask. What was the best decade to you? And they're going to say, well, we haven't had our best decade yet because so and so had not. The world's not perfect utopia. The world's never going to be utopia. Guess when utopia hits? When you walk through the pearly gates. That's when utopia. That's when the golden rule is 100%. That everybody treats everybody equally. Not here.
We got away from the question.
He keeps going back to the other stuff.
Make America great again. Okay, you're saying that it's always been great.
And I say that too. We agree on that. America has always been great. It's a great nation, but there are greater moments. Whether you want to say
we have chinks in the
greatest,
armor.
less percent great. I'm just saying, in your scale of greatness, there's greatness.
Hold on.
There's greatness and there's greatness.
All right, wait.
What's been the best?
So
I don't know. 90s were pretty good for me.
I would say 80s for
I
me
could
as far as.
get a home.
as far as
But minorities couldn't get a home.
They could in the 90s.
No,
Yeah, they could.
but
Yeah, they could.
all right, so
You're
when
talking
you-
about. There's generations of Black Americans, even they served this country, couldn't get BA loans for homes, couldn't get BA loans for education. That wasn't great for them.
there were
And then home ownership is what's made generational wealth for people, whether we won't believe it or not.
But
If my
now
mom
we're finding
dies and I
out.
sell the home on Honeysuckle and get $250,000, I've got $250,000 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? But if you could never own a home,
we don't own a home now.
I was saying, you
own
can't afford a home now.
Well, no, you've got equity.
I've got equity, but it's not going to be shit.
Okay, you're not.
My thing is when I say
Make America great.
when I hear "Make America Great
You have
Again,"
the America's
to
always
me,
great.
the
which is always
last time, to me, in my opinion, the last time America was up here above all else was in the 1980s, and it was like everybody feared the fuck out of us. And it's not. I'm not saying it's a fear mongering, but it was like you didn't want to fuck with the American army.
That made us great, having people
No,
afraid of us.
no.
I love the 80s, but I'm still saying
we
1950s.
Like you want to be a bully.
No, because you had you came in the 80s. You came.
He's
To the,
Mr. 90s. I mean, there's a lot wrong with the 90s.
you came to the
There's a
country.
lot wrong with a lot of
you
stuff.
came to the country.
No, I'm talking about how personally well I did. Financially.
I'm not talking about you personally. I'm talking about as a nation. Like, what
To
would you
me,
say?
the 1980s
I would
I
say
think a
ni-
lot of people my age thought
I love the 80s.
the 90s.
The 1980s to me were the best decade
Yeah, we
that
all were
we had.
kids practically.
That was when America.
part of
Was,
it.
that was when America
That's
was.
part of
Because it was fun.
But
That's
that's like
when-
music, movies, still had the wholesomeness of cartoons where it gave you a message.
Well,
after.
and the economy
G.I.
was
Joe
great.
said, "Hey, remember, this is why we don't do this."
That's what I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
can put a decade on it because every decade has its highs and its lows.
But I'm just saying, if you think about it, and if you look online and you get information, facts, the 1950s are usually right around where they say.
Statistically, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't great for everybody. I'm just saying statistically,
It's
as a
better.
one of the better times in America was the 1950s. Coming off
It's
the
because
war,
it's
before
because
the
of the whole.
war,
It's because of the end of the war. Everybody had
patriotism. I throw faith in it because
I know.
faith
I
is a
know.
big thing. And
I know
faith
we
is-
still had. I know we still had the separation and all that.
Yeah, you're right.
But I get it.
A man could go out and work and had enough money to pay for a home, to pay for a car,
family,
his kids. He could
kids.
even send them to private school
by himself.
by
one
himself.
income.
Okay, that's not the way anymore, and I don't. And that's not coming back.
It's
I'm
not
not saying that.
coming.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not coming back.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of my
Again,
1950s
that's where
wasn't
the
that thing.
again. That's where like
But that was like 50s, 60s.
into the
70s
first,
started-
maybe
first half of the
70s started
70s.
going down.
First half of the 70s. Yes.
But no, yeah, if you want to look at it
That's what I'm saying.
from a monetarily stance.
Monetary, society-wise. I mean,
When you-
you're
when
gonna
you-
have
But I don't
that.
think society-wise was
You're gonna
great.
have that
It wasn't great for minorities.
separation.
You just can't.
You have to take. You have to even.
He went into my bathroom. Can you believe that
You have
shit?
to even that out.
Let's kick that black fucker's ass. He
90s
paid in my toilet.
crime rate still bad for them.
But
I mean,
but
I'm just saying for me,
the
if you
whole
and you look at the facts, the 50s
What-
to 60s
I think
were
we're
the
talking
sweet
about
spot.
two different
We
things.
are.
We're
We are.
talking about economics.
We've gone away
and we're
from
talking
it.
about societal.
I'm throwing everything.
Societal.
I know, but it's hard to.
Well,
it's
here's
hard
the thing.
To,
Here's the thing. No,
I'm with you on all sides. If you listen to me,
Here's the thing.
if you listen to me, I'm
Societal-
with you on the whole thing. The
Societal is always going to be economical. It's never going to balance.
no,
because like you
the
said,
50s and 60s economically for the average
was great.
Like I was,
Was
yeah,
great.
it was good. You're right.
Which was-
you are
and who
you
was
were right, little MAGA man.
and who was the majority back then?
We were the white people.
Oh,
Nowadays we're not.
we're still the majority.
Barely.
Barely.
But I'm saying, what I was just saying, the sweet spot for America, and if you look and you see the facts,
I mean,
economically, it's not
economically-
perfect. Nothing is perfect. We're not to the greatest part, but it's better than the 70s, better than 1860s, better than.
Well, a lot of things.
Well, hold on.
1860s.
Oh, when if we're talking economically, right now we are not good.
Exactly.
No,
Like economically, like it is tough for a family, faith-based. Both parents have to work. The child is like we work.
everything's
16.
more expensive.
Everything is more expensive. So
Saying,
yeah,
we talk about it. If you
so,
want to,
so if you want
part of
to,
it is a single or a family. A dad could go out and work, could afford a home, could afford a car,
the mother can stay at home, take care of the
could
kids.
afford 4 kids.
Was your family like that? Did your mom work?
She did.
Yeah.
That wasn't the 50s. That wasn't that old.
No. Okay, I'm 60 years old. My mom worked, and then she took off about 4 or 5 years when I was a kid, to like 5. The time I went back to school, she went back to work. Did she have to?
Probably not.
Maybe not.
You were born in the early.
But again, yeah, I was born in 1965,
Yeah.
so we're talking about 1970, 71.
Yeah.
I'm in school,
Yeah.
you know, and so she can go back to work, and Dad had a decent living,
Yeah.
so
And again, economically, Dad had a decent living. You know, Mom was working; she probably had a decent paycheck.
Right.
I mean, but you know, probably not up to the standards of
and I
Dad's.
mean, if they wanted to send me to Lexington Catholic in the early 70s, they
They
could.
could.
yeah, they could.
They
yeah.
couldn't
That's
do it
money.
now.
That's fucking
They,
money.
they could.
But it
now,
wasn't. You know what I mean?
Then it was.
It wouldn't be
Now,
classified
it's
as anything
not.
now.
Now you can. If I wanted to send him to LCA or Lexington
That's what I'm
Catholic, forget about it.
Make America affordable again.
Yeah.
Now I'll get behind that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll do that. I'll get behind that one.
Here's the thing. Me and him, I think if we sat down, we agree on most things. He's like my other buddy. He wants to get detailed pics to what certain things are. But I'm like, but if you listen, we're on the same page. We're just not on understanding that we're on the same page.
The
Yeah.
tiny pages.
Well, people used to be able to talk like this. This is what's sad about this country.
Yeah.
And then you find out that I voted for Kamala Harris, you go, I hate that motherfucker. I don't want nothing to do with him. I don't want to
That's
see him.
today's world.
Well, that's today's world, and I
Yeah.
can't believe.
Yep. You can't have a conversation.
And it's even filtered down to these fucking
Yeah.
kids. Believe it or not, because I
Walking out.
heard kids in our neighborhood go, well, we used to hang out with so and so, but they voted this way and
Yeah.
they voted this way, they voted the opposite way, so now we don't hang out. Are you serious? I had no fucking idea who my
Yeah.
friends' parents voted for.
Yeah.
Seriously, come on. We've got to stop this crazy shit. It's just,
Yeah.
it's got to end.
That's
Like,
like, I fly the American flag. I've flown the American flag ever since I moved out of my home. We fly it at my house, but people go by and they're like, automatically I'm a Trumpster. And I'm not really. Like I said, I think he's an asshole. I like some of the stuff he does. I don't like some of the stuff he does. But just because I fly the American flag and I'm patriotic, now I'm lumped into the.
Everybody, if you're patriotic, everybody
I hate you, and it's like, why?
Like I guarantee you.
we're on the same page. A lot of stuff. Just like that's where I say Trump derangement syndrome kind of comes into place. Like if I'm flying the flag, you automatically assume.
that you're a Trump.
Before it used to be you're patriotic. Now if you fly the flag, what's the first thought somebody has? You're a Trump supporter.
Like you're a veteran.
yeah.
You should be able to fly the flag no matter what.
Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the majority now, like we talked about, it's automatically you're put into a group. If I see somebody sees a gay flag, they're like, he's automatically a liberal. Maybe he's not. I don't know, but I should assume that right off the bat. If I'm flying an American flag, the American flag to me, and hopefully for the veteran, is it stands for America. It stands for everybody in America. It's not the flag's fault that somebody does something you don't like. You should never burn the flag. You should never blame the flag. The flag stands for you. It stands for everybody. It stands for everybody's rights, equal equality, whatever. To see that's what kids see somebody burns it, or they desecrate it, or they think it's the work. I don't want that flag. We need a new flag. Why do we need a new flag? It's not the flag's fault that Congressman Bob voted for whatever fucking bill you don't like. The flag stands for everybody and for America.
Yeah, I know.
And to say because I fly it now, if you fly it, you're assumed as a Trump supporter. You're a MAGA.
I don't know.
It puts you in a bad crowd.
That's why I wanted to find
like I
out.
said, some people are logical. A lot of people nowadays are the
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
automatically.
that's why I wanted to know, is because you guys are like so opposite of polar opposites. But what is it?
We're the same.
but no,
I like to
I
argue.
mean,
You threw me in here and ambushed me.
no. I wanted to know
You tried to ambush me.
why, like, if
Yes,
you hear the
the
slogan
phrase.
"Make America Great Again," why?
like we talked about before, it should
Why?
be everybody's.
I want it-
You could say, all right, make America greater. How about that?
That would be, yeah, and like you said, make America affordable again.
Right.
And those are two slogans that
The
we can come up
sentiment
with.
is
But is it because it's Trump?
you see nowadays we are in a rough economy. We're in a rough everything. Everybody's fighting with everybody. So why wouldn't I say make America great again to wherever you felt comfortable in the 90s, 80s for us, 1950s usually for everybody else in the world. You want America to be big. Take pieces. How about that? You can't
But
really.
you've got new Americans now.
You can't really pick and choose. You can't say make America great. Piece from here. Make America. It should be all encompassing.
Yeah.
Make America great. I mean, it means take everything that was great, because America's always been great. Take everything that was the best of America. That's what I want to put to replace the shit we got now. And go on.
So that would be bringing jobs back, bringing
Everything. Make the economy. I want affordable homes for everybody.
No, I mean, that's
I want to have a job where and the financial wherewithal where I don't have to pay because I got a raise. Now my milk is up $5. Don't get me started on the fact that people want to make. Let me make $30 an hour. Okay, here's $30 an hour, McDonald's employee. Now, guess what your milk costs? It was $1. Now it costs $6. It equals out.
Yeah, I mean,
people don't understand that. It's like you can get paid more, but the price of everything goes up. So it's actually you're still getting paid the same. But I would like to say,
Well, the minimum wage has been $7.25, and they told me that if they got more at McDonald's, well, my Big Mac and my quarter pounder, everything's gone up,
That's
and
what I'm
then the
saying.
wage still gone up. It's deeper than this.
unless you can
They
hold
like
prices.
they almost like us to be like fighting over this.
That's
kind
what
of
it is. Yeah,
stupid
that's
shit.
exactly.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what people don't understand. It's not us against them, or us, me and him against each other.
But that's what
the
they want to make
government
it out to be.
has
We
you.
have more in common than the fucking billionaires.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like,
But they want you mad at him to keep away from what they got going on.
That's
exactly.
if you want to
That's
delve
exactly what it
into
is.
my world of conspiracy theories.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen. Oh, you're waking up. I've seen that.
Like,
Yeah.
you see, it's not.
Yeah, no.
They do a lot of stuff. Did you see the vote Congress had where they were like voted not against letting their sexual activity charges or whatever the hell it was?
I know. Didn't that like upset you?
It
What?
did.
What?
240 to like 60 or
What?
30 or something. Basically, if somebody in Congress does something wrong and fucks a little kid, they don't want to let that out.
Any kind of charges with sexual nature, whether
They don't want that to be public.
This is what I think.
So hold on.
I fondled this woman at a party.
Okay, I was trying to.
Blah, blah, blah.
Raises?
They want to cover all that shit up.
Raises,
Oh my God.
raises and stuff like that should be a public vote. If they want to raise,
So
it should be boom.
Wait.
The public says,
We
no,
talk-
you don't get a fucking raise.
We talked about this, and you might be able to shed some light on that. We talked about this before, and obviously we're going back Revolutionary War times when you were a congressman.
Are you learning anything?
A little bit.
You were a congressman. You went
You
to
had
wa-
your own fucking
You
job.
had your own job.
You
You
went
had your
and
own
voted.
life.
You
went-
came back home and
Exactly.
did your own fucking job. Here's the thing.
I agree.
You are a civil servant.
Exactly.
You're not there to make money.
When
You're
the
there to
fuck?
serve America.
When the hell did that fucking change?
When they start voting themselves.
Because these fucking special interests started funneling money into them. Think about it. These jobs don't pay that much.
No.
They're like $100,000 a year, but they all leave a fucking millionaire.
A year later, like a billion. That's
Because I'm throwing 400 million in a year caddy. And
Margie Trailer Green, she left about 20 million, more than she was worth. She's just an example. I ain't talking about her.
No, yeah, you're
There's
right.
plenty. There's Democrats that do the same fucking trick.
Yeah.
You know.
I got you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Margie Taylor. She's
You fuck her, wouldn't you?
But that's the thing. It's like, how do we get back to that?
well, see,
You're only in Washington when there's a vote.
when we let them as Americans vote for their own shit,
That's when we lost the
we
power.
lost power. Now it's like I said, this vote just now. They voted for themselves to keep their own shit secret. Well, it
That's
should have been a
bullshit.
public vote. Like,
That's
no,
bullshit.
You're letting that shit out.
Okay, she's. I'm just bringing her up. Don't think I'm hating. But she's leaving. She's leaving with a retirement and insurance for life.
For life.
Yeah.
And she served 3 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's not the only fucking one.
No, yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Let's stop Nancy Pelosi.
And the ones that's. And well, again,
Well, we can talk,
I'm tired of these old fuckers. I'm tired of her.
OAC or whatever came in as a bartender with zero money to her name. She's been in 2 years and is worth millions.
Exactly.
How does that happen?
Because they-
Special fucking
The
interest.
common Americans like, oh,
We're run by corporate. We're run
Because they're handing money.
Yes,
Vote this
yeah.
way. Vote this way.
think
Do
that-
this.
but
Do that.
As Americans, we should be like, hold up, hold the fuck up, bro. There's no way you just made your $125,000 salary, and this year you're worth $2 million.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
how do you like what is the process to get
We're fucked now because they're in control. We're fucked.
Exactly.
They vote for everything they get. Raises. How do you vote for yourself to get a raise? The American people don't. Okay.
You've got to get money out of elections. You should only be able to give a couple thousand, not like 2 million. You're
I
whatever
agree.
the fuck they say.
That's the thing. It's like how as an average American, it's like how do you when is enough? Like when are you gonna fucking look and go, what the fuck's going on?
Because they're too busy fighting against each other.
Yeah, exactly.
They throw you that bone, and they'll say everything. Like when we talk about the Epstein files, the left is all about.
I'm so tired of the Epstein files.
They can care less. The majority of those people can care less about the kids that got fucked by every movie star in the world.
I don't think that. I don't
Body
think
bag.
that. No, let the chips fall where they may.
That's what
There's
I'm getting to. I'm
Democrats
getting to.
and there's fucking
I'm getting
Republicans.
to that.
And fuck them all.
Let me-
That's
let's
what
get
I
to
think. You think that the left or liberals or whatever are defending these motherfuckers? We're saying fuck them. Fuck Bill Clinton.
You're the
If
first
he
one
was
I've heard
on
say
there,
that.
if he's involved.
Now, see,
fuck
I'm
him.
with you on this side because people like liberals will say to me, "Oh, you're a chunk. You don't. What if he's thinking you don't care?" I was like, "Then he fucking burns.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking burns. I can care the fuck less."
I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm talking about. They've got us, so we're fighting against each other. But if you stop, listen, and we sat and talk, we agree on 99%.
That's what
Exactly.
with
He
people.
may not agree with how it gets to there. Like
Right.
people,
We don't agree to the
like
ice
ICE.
to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ICE is a big.
Oh yeah,
Right.
right. Yeah.
ICE is a big thing. It's like ICE has been around
I mean, he thinks
forever.
black people should have their own fountains, but
I mean, ICE has been around for
because
since
that's the best time.
1930s. 1930s.
That
ICE
was a complete joke.
That's okay. ICE has been around since 1930s, doing the same shit all through every president. But now we're at the point where it's such an outrage to divorce.
No,
somebody.
this is the thing.
It should
Now
be.
it's public.
It's always been.
It's always
But like now people are finding out about it.
But we're throwing it to where they're making you fight about it.
I know, yeah.
When 2 years ago, or whenever
Nobody cared.
Obama was there and he deported, he gave an award, the presidential star, to the dude that's in charge of ICE
That's
for
what
doing such a great
'cause
job.
nobody cared.
And he's the same fucking guy doing the same
Well,
fucking
that's the
job.
thing.
They've thrown so many
Obama-
bones where people care now.
Shit, other people, but you can do it like, oh yeah, you just gotta
Quietly.
show up to the fucking jails.
Yeah.
And you can get a few there, and you don't have to be out fighting in the fucking streets. God
don't.
damn.
Now, you don't have to fight. Now, when an ICE agent goes to arrest somebody, do you have to fight with them?
They should.
Just like a police officer. Say I'm serving a warrant. You molested the kid. So now I'm coming to arrest you. I've got Karen and Betty following me, honking their horn because for some reason they're against the political party that's doing it. I'll say this: if Trump would have shut his fucking mouth and just said we're going to deport people, fine. But he's a tweet.
If they hadn't hit the streets, and
Yeah.
they'd been quiet, nobody would fucking know.
What I'm saying,
If they went went straight to the fucking jail,
He went to
that would have been a big
extreme.
portion of it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If they just did
But
that, nobody would care.
They don't want Paco, who's made my tacos for the last 10 years, dragged. But you say fuck Paco.
Listen, that's all right. If it's here illegally, what do we do?
What about Manny?
What do we
Manny's
do?
here legally. He was born
Oh,
here. No, Manny was born here.
Oh, he's a damn banker, baby.
No.
Here's the thing I always say is, what's your solution? If it's a law, and it is, to deport if somebody's illegally, what do we do? If you don't like the way he's
Across the
doing it,
country is a misdemeanor. It's not a felony
Yeah.
where you
But
need a
still,
gun
it's-
put to your head.
let's think about if I'm illegal in Mexico, what do I
But
get?
the thing is, they make
When
it
I'm
to where
arrested, what do I
they
get?
have to do that.
I get years in prison.
We're
Right?
in America. We're not
And
talking
we still have
about
the law.
Mexico.
It's still a law that if you're here, you get deported.
Yeah.
It's still,
Unless
whether you
you-
like it or not, I'm just saying, it's on the
unless
law.
you get
Change the
paid.
law if you don't like
I'm
it.
fine. I'm fine. Like,
But I'm with you, it's like, if he would just shut up and not be tweeted about it, nobody
Yeah.
would have fucking really cared. Because, like I said,
no.
the same,
I'm talking about all this controversy. If they just went low,
yeah, right.
they went low and just went to the jail.
If they weren't
went in
public
there,
about it, nobody like.
if
If they just
got
said
the pieces of shit out of the jail and quit worrying about Paco that makes a taco. Like,
I don't think they are, really. I have not seen
no,
this.
they had quotas. They were talking like, oh God, I need another. Hey, there's a brown skin one. Let's go.
There's been one person that the left has said was illegally deported of his own regime. That one guy that's a gang member for whatever, Venezuela.
Yeah.
That's the one guy we've had so far that. And I'm not saying that there's probably been somebody that's rounded up.
No, they rounded some people up that wasn't supposed to be deported. They have. They just have.
I mean, how do you mean not shouldn't have been deported? Like, are here illegally, like a U.S. citizen?
Yeah.
And because of stereotyping.
I mean, have they been deported though?
I don't know.
Like, I run.
Yeah, he sent a bunch of that fiasco. Where was it?
Minnesota?
Chicago or
the jail. It wasn't Venezuela.
Oh,
It was,
Yeah.
Colombia, the fucking guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one guy. The one guy was like in the middle of it, trying to get his citizenship.
Yeah.
He's the biggest one everybody knows about.
Yeah.
Because he's taking the classes or whatever. So all right, so what we have determined is that yes, we can all sit down and we can all have a discussion. You don't agree, but eventually
I like to give him a hard time, though. I like
everything
that.
everything
Yeah,
meets
serious discussion.
everything meets in the end. Like
Right.
everybody.
Right.
That's what. If everybody would shut the fuck up and
People
just
don't read between the
and
lines
talk.
about what they're talking
That-
about.
that's
and
what it
understand,
is.
instead of talking over each other.
Have a conversation.
Like I said, 99% of stuff we'll agree on.
Yeah.
It's how
If you sit
he
down
might not
and
like how
talk.
we get to it this side. I might
So-
not like how we get to it that side, but it's still.
That's so.
Right.
What we started
You
this
still
off
meet.
by saying the phrase "Make America Great Again." Steve came up with "Let's make America affordable again." Let's make
But
America.
that's making it great.
But I mean, but
That's what I'm saying. You get to
But I said America was always great.
yes.
they're always great. But
Which
we
is
can
your
have so the
politically
phrase. So
He can't help himself.
And I say make America. I say America's been great, but I'm saying there's been greater moments. But I'm saying the
It's
phrase.
had its ups and
The
downs.
phrase "Make America Great Again" is not as specific as
No.
people want to make it out to be. Like
A trigger,
oh, well, this time
a
it should
trigger.
be "Make America Great" is right now we're not great as far as
We are
greater than we've been.
we are not.
No, we're struggling.
So we
Yeah.
should.
By a lot.
So I guess you could say, if it makes you feel better, say, "Let's make America the greatest it's ever been." If that makes you feel better, that. But I'm saying, the phrase "Make America Great" should be a universal. Not a detailed like, oh, well, this
It
is
should-
that-
it shouldn't
this- it should
trigger
be
you.
like, It should be like, make it very great. Oh, you mean like take the economic from this region, make it great.
No, it
take socialism, that our society, how it is now, this part, boom. It should be, automatically in your mind, you should be thinking the greatest things in America.
We are all not on the same page as everything goes around. We all believe that America is not great right now. Correct?
It's great. Not as great as it should
We're
be.
stumbling, but
We're stumbling. Okay, so
We're great. It's great.
but we could be better.
A
Correct?
lot better.
We can be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I said.
So
that's the whole goal.
If it
America's
makes-
always tried to be better.
If it makes you feel better, the phrase should be "Make America its greatest." Make America
That's fine.
greater than it is now.
I wanted to
Because we're all
know.
in agreement. America's the greatest
The-
country
the-
there
it
is.
is. You're absolutely right. We're all Americans. We should all
But like I
feel
said,
that way.
There's been points where certain areas of America has been better than it is today.
You're
so
right.
so when I hear that phrase, I'm thinking of that. I'm not thinking
But-
specifically the 1950s where everybody was segregated. I
But
mean,
I
generally
wanted,
speaking, that was a great time. Let's take something from there.
I
80s,
wanted to
we
know.
love the movies. Let's take
que-
something from there.
The question was, I wanted to know why it's such a triggering phrase.
It's because of who
Because
it's tied
everybody
to.
says it's
That's what I'm
MAGA. It's not. I don't.
As much as you
That's
don't want
what
to admit it, it's because of what it's attacked to.
They think that that's a Trump
Yeah.
thing.
It's because it's who. It's,
So
it's
when
just
you hear-
who-
So you're
hear-
saying Trump, loser,
So when
is
you
real.
hear that phrase, do you go into like, God damn it?
If you see somebody with a hat on, what do you do?
I smack it off their head.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you red hat.
Fucking motherfucker. That's
But
like it's me.
You
It's like
screwed us
that.
all.
That's just the thing.
You screwed
It's-
us all.
If I see somebody, I'm like, some of these people act like they're like in these huge soccer matches. You know, like in Europe, they take soccer seriously.
Yeah.
They're ready to kill each other. Like, I feel that's why people are like, somebody sees a hat. Like,
Yeah.
a MAGA hat, I could care less. You see a gay flag, I could care less. How does that trigger me? Like, I'm gonna go fucking ballistic because some guy has a hat on or a shirt that says.
That's what I'm saying. That's
But it's all comes
Like-
back to who it's tied around.
why, or it's got to be. I mean, is it because? Is it because
There's a certain section that it's tied to Trump, and
Yeah.
they don't like Trump. They hate Trump, and they
that's
hate
what it
the.
is. It's because of who it's tied to.
So that's what I'm saying, though.
I'm
It's
not
like-
wrong. He's agreeing with you now.
No, I'm throwing you a bone here.
No,
No,
I
I'm
said
saying
a certain segment.
certain.
I didn't say everybody. I'm just saying a certain thing.
But my thing is, and you said it. If you're an American, America has always been great.
Greatest country in the
That's
world.
the way. Like that's your thought. But we don't have people that think that way. Like we want to go. And
No, I think everybody wants it to be better. Deep down. Deep down, everybody wants. I hope.
I hope so too.
But this is
I'm
the thing,
probably
it's gonna take
idealistic
something
here.
for something
Here's a
to
liberal coming out of me. I think that everybody was hoping that everybody wants to be lift up together. See, there it goes.
I'm getting on your side. I'm on your side right there. What are you talking about?
We want everybody in this country to achieve to their potential. What is wrong with that?
Nothing.
I think that's what everybody wants.
That's what made us great.
That's what-
and I can sit here and name 1,000 examples.
And now it's all division. Everybody's divided. It's like everybody just needs to sit down. We need to have a conversation. And
Well,
We need to sit down and go, it's these motherfuckers that want to keep us fighting.
yeah,
What's
the
that
ones
they
in
can-
office.
What's that song?
So they can
Rich
fuck
Man
around.
North of Richmond?
Yeah.
Like I said, that's where it gets to. It's like, it's become for some reason we're on almost civil war sides, political.
No, that's
instead
what
of
it
being able to
is.
sit down, I can sit down with him, and we can joke around. I don't know if he's serious or not. He probably is serious and hating on me, but I can joke around and have a good conversation. But then I can sit down, I can have a real conversation with him, and we can see, like I said, 99% of the shit we're eye to eye on. I may say it some way he doesn't like me to say it. He may say something I don't like, but I think we're still all on the same page and want everything to be great.
Yeah, I think you're gonna.
It's not going to do me any good. Let's say I didn't vote for Trump, but I'm going to hate everybody that did. That's just like, God, I've alienated
Yeah.
fucking everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know.
No,
Yeah.
because this is the
You
thing.
know what I'm saying?
George Washington
There's
said it best.
relatives,
If we let
there's family.
parties
You know what I'm
do it,
saying?
it's
crap.
Some, what good does that do?
From the view,
Because you voted this way, I'm never speaking
it
to you
seems
again.
like the one side is more that way than the other.
Yeah, back is.
Yeah. I'm not saying, but
I didn't want to get super political.
You did.
this
You
will be,
did.
this will be our best feud show ever.
This went from beer to sports to political. That's when I turned it off. They started talking about politics, and I
That's when I
turned
turned
it
it up.
off.
They're like, hell yeah, this sounds good.
I simply wanted to know if the Make America Great Again. It's like, why is that slogan so triggering? Because me as an American, I want to see this country. I had
a group of people.
I'm gonna here. So I had a grandfather that fought for this country. I had a brother who was in the Iraqi freedom in the early 2000s. They both fought for this country. I want to see this country be the best that it can be because I have two family members that were willing to die
And a friend.
for this country and a friend. But I'm
Not anymore because he's liberal.
But
That's how they are. I can't speak to him.
but I'm saying.
I'll give you half a bone.
That's what I'm saying. I had two family members that were willing to put their lives and a friend and a best friend.
It's Make America Great. It's Make America Great.
Make it great.
We're already great, but it should be, like I said,
but we're
if you wanna
not
say
great
Make America
right now.
The greatest it's ever been. You know, you can phrase it any way. I take it as Make America Great is Make America Great is good. Because in my mind, I'm already thinking it's great.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm thinking that he is thinking that way, and he's thinking that way. But some people will throw out the phrase, well, it's always been great. Don't you think it's always been great? I think it's been great. My thing is, with Make America Great Again, is let's take the things from the past that were great. Economy,
And implement them now.
society-wise, everything we get from every decade, let's take all the stuff and create new things.
And bring everybody along,
And
right?
bring everybody along. I don't have a problem with that. And make a,
But we've always
Now you sound like you just want a little bit of some people.
But we've always said we already said societal and economical will never balance out. It never has.
I was telling Gray, he's kind of like on the same, like, America's always been great. I'm like, still the 50s in general, you take some stuff, whatever. I'm like,
You can take a little bit of everything from every time
It's-
period.
you don't have to think
Manufacturing was pumping. Well,
so
we
black,
can talk about
so
that.
black and dry.
I mean,
Some
We can
people
go about
take
this
it
for
as
hours.
they're looking already to fight. So when you say that, they're already looking to fight. Like, no, it's not because Trump said it, so it's not perfect. You know, well, I'm thinking, take everybody along. I don't have a problem with anybody really. I say if it's the law,
It's the law.
somebody's here illegally, either and let's say most of them that they're picking up, they're
I need to see your paper.
They're reading out these raps. I'm from Germany.
I need to see your
I'm from
papers.
Germany. I have papers.
Oh.
And I'm just saying.
I really need to see your
A lot of these
papers.
people are like rapists.
Can't trust these
and
hunters.
been arrested three or four times, and we're protesting the fact that we're getting rid of these people. Now, if we pick up somebody along the way that maybe is trying to get in the process of getting their papers and becoming a citizen, great. I'll work with them. I have flexibility. But I'm saying, like, the rapists, the killers, a lot of these people, like, I've seen the rap sheets and you're seeing, oh, we arrested this guy, and he raped 4 fucking kids and came here again and was deported again. Like, do we really have a problem with
No,
people
nobody
again?
has a problem with that. It's just like they're picking up random people that haven't done anything, except they're here, they're illegal.
So do your due diligence and look at who you're picking up.
Yeah.
We're talking. That's what you're saying.
Like I said, I had no problem.
No,
in
but no,
the
you're right.
jails.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Not everybody's in jail, though. Right?
That's what.
That'd be that's
Start
a good
there.
start.
Start there. Start.
You know
there.
you're getting the criminals there.
Yeah. Start
And not
there.
Taco with his taco stand. You've got a real problem with Taco and his taco stand.
Maybe I don't like tacos. Maybe he's not putting out a good product.
Did he not cook your chicken thoroughly?
Paco peed in his tacos.
Maybe he's not good.
So you're just going to use your flex on him. No, maybe he'll.
Exactly.
Oh, see, wow.
I say,
Wow.
like I said, they try to round you up in that crowd. I'm like, I don't really care. Like, there's laws in this country that need to be followed. Whether you like them or not. If you don't like them, change them. Vote to change them. If you don't think that Paco, who is here illegally, regardless of what you think, it's still a misdemeanor or whatever and a deportable offense. If I go to Mexico and I'm there illegally, guess what? It's a deportable offense, but they're going to put me in jail because they're jail. A lot of countries are jail.
Here's
but
another
here
thing.
it's just a law. It's just a law. I'm just saying, I don't have a problem with Paco. I don't have a problem with anybody. This country is made on immigrants.
It is.
Come here, do it the right. I've got a guy on my line I have got a guy on my line that was from Cuba, and he left when he went to Argentina. He was in the military. He escaped, lived in the trunk of a fucking car for 3 weeks, came here, did it right. He's the biggest, you may hate this, biggest Trump supporter. Biggest American I've ever. He's more American than most. I mean, he's just thank America, love America. The greatest
He's more
country.
American than you.
He
He appreciates it because he earned it.
He earned it.
Yeah.
Do it the right way, like everybody else
I'm
is
fine
done.
with that.
You come in, you do it, you sign up, and then guess what? When you become American, you should have to act American as far as speak the language, take pride in America. I don't want to see you come here and be turned into a Muslim. Like, why did you leave Iraq or Iran or wherever
Damn, now you're switching to religion.
and want to come in here and make it a Muslim country with Sharia law? You left Sharia law because you were getting beat over there. Now you want to come here and just in that sense, not
Hold on,
necessarily.
hold
this is
on.
a whole
Before you
other-
lump everybody in a...
This
I'm
is
not, I just said.
Why is
I'm
it the
not lumping
MAGA thing?
everybody. Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
That's all. Lump everybody into one thing.
Do you think that when you come here, like they did in the old days, you came here and you became an American?
Yes,
You took pride in America. You learned English.
but you didn't have to be a Christian. That
You don't have to
wasn't
be.
a
I
thing.
didn't say that. Did I say that?
for what?
No, you
I'm
talked about that
saying-
you didn't like them being Muslim.
No, I said you come to this country and you want to change us to where you came from. That doesn't have to be Muslim. It can be anything. You come here and you're like, which is in essence not being an American. You came here and you're
Okay.
like, I don't want to be an American. I want it to be where I was, but I want to
I
use all
did
the
not
great
think
American
to
stuff.
make
Now
America
let me
great
put this to
go
you.
here.
You know, you're a Christian, right? I'll have another prickly pear,
Wiggly Bear?
and I'll take the check and I'll get his
Birthday
grace.
boys?
Yeah.
I'll do another prickly pear as
Wiggly
well.
Bear?
Lay one on me too.
I got you.
Yeah, because I'm learning you something.
Lay it on me.
So, you know, as a Christian person, there's different types of Christians. There's more conservative, there's more Bible thumping,
Yeah, I
and
just,
then
want, I,
there's,
just want, I just want to insert this. I was not saying you had to come here and learn religion. I'm just saying.
No. I know you didn't. But then there's more of a,
Slow count decided he's leaving.
he's had enough of this.
Yet.
I haven't learned a thing.
Yet.
Be careful.
See ya. Be careful.
Get in your uniform.
Thank God he didn't get your legs.
Right?
Oh God. I've seen the bird fly away. But thank you, dear.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, you have nice glasses.
So there's the more strict Christian, and then there's the more
Liberal.
Christian, if that's what you want to say. The same thing with Muslim people.
So, go ahead.
And I think-
Can I ask a question? The more strict Christian, are you saying the ones that like do the flogging and all
Got
that?
steaks.
And think the government should be run by Christian,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about Christian and everything. There's Muslims that are the same way. That's what Iran is. That they want to run the government and run your life.
You see, I ran
And
in the
then
70s.
there's more.
Beautiful place.
But there's more. I think that the Muslims here are more, I'm not saying they're liberal. I think they're more open. They just come, they just want to do their religion, and they're not fanatics. They're not all fanatics. There's a couple that sneak in everywhere. Shit, that's just the way it is. But
Well, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't generalize. I'm just saying.
I'm surrounded in my neighborhood.
If you come here,
there could be better people.
I want to see. I want to see you become an American.
Or in your country? Really?
I got Arab Muslims, and I got my neighbors are from India, and they're Muslim, which
Is that the one?
they're
that
a
was,
minority.
Is that the one that was
They
patrolling?
get their ass kicked by.
She always patrolling around the house that one time we were over. Is that who that is? The Indians?
No.
She was
Are
remember?
you saying Indians patrol?
No, they were walking like Suzanne said she was like walking and
Oh, I don't know. That might be the mother. They have a mother that lives with them. That she kind of a little, you know, a little crazy
Yeah.
woman that kind of
Yeah,
walks
again,
around.
we're on the same page, and maybe I don't articulate enough.
But they keep to themselves. They do their thing. They blah blah blah. You know.
You're talking about the
walk,
fanatic.
I don't walk
Well,
out to
I'm
my
talking
yard and go.
I'm talking about. I
Oh
want
my
you to
God,
be like.
we've got to stop. You're going to get me here.
But you're joking. Like when you came to America.
I'm trying to speak your language.
Like I said, the guy at work, biggest American there is. loves America, appreciative of America. I saw a post today. It was Iranian. He was draped in an Iranian flag, but he said, this is our second flag. The American flag is our first flag. We love America. That's the kind of people I want. I don't want somebody to come here and be like, want to change it to where they're from. They're fanatics. Like I said, I wasn't lumping everybody in.
Again,
I don't want those people.
Again, so we go back to making America great, where you have it all inclusion, where everybody, you can be different and you can be a different religion.
Yeah, we're a melting pot.
And you can do you can worship the way you want to worship and all that stuff without being ridiculed. But I think that all stopped when 9/11 happened.
Kinda.
I think we've gotten over that.
I don't think so.
We have a Muslim mayor in New York.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
And
we have.
That's a big.
But I'm just saying, the phrase "Make America Great"
Should be universal.
So we can say
Whether you want to make it
we can stop.
greatest,
So we'll
greater,
stop. Make America great again. We'll stop and say "Make America great."
No,
You can say it's already great. But right now,
you have to say it so people like that understand.
right now we
Make
have
America
but-
greater than the greatest.
But we have chinks in the armor right now.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not the greatest. So
We're not as great as we could be.
no, we are not.
No, we're not.
And like Steve said, it's because
Like I said,
it's
to
because
me and other people that think about it, like you, like when I say the phrase "Make America Great," it's not what some people think. It's like, well, it's already been great. Yes, I know. I'm assuming you knew that, and I'm assuming you're with me on that page. But "Make America Great" to me means, again, make it greater than it is now.
yeah.
And maybe it shouldn't be, like I said, maybe we need to change the phrase to make it greater, make it the greatest, whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
But I was like, I'm
I wanted to get.
It's the greatest company.
We've talked about it. I want to know why it's a triggering factor on most people. But I think Steve hit it perfect. Is the fact that it's one of those where
Well, thank God.
no, I mean
It's funny how I become the resident liberal here.
no. You said it's one of those things where it's always been great. You said the same thing, but it's one of those like everybody. We should all want it to be great, and it's
Yes, that's what we're getting out from the point. Your point is saying that everybody should be on board with some sort of
Making it
that
great.
kind of a phrase.
yeah.
Whether no matter who you are,
Yeah.
you should want America to do good. You should not be one because the president. If you don't like Trump, if you don't like Biden, you don't like Obama. You shouldn't go against him and be like, I hope he fails at everything he fucking does. I hope he makes America the shittiest fucking place in the world. You shouldn't be like that. You should be like, I hate that. Maybe that policy sounds like shit, but God, I hope it works because I want it to be better. Which is the way people, like I said, he may see me because we're joking around, it's like, it's this big mega, like, Obama puts something out, or Biden puts something out, like, I may not agree with it, but by God, I hope that works, because I want to see America, that's what I want to see. Everybody should be like that. It should be like, I may not like you, but by God, I hope that policy works, because that'll work good for me, that'll be money for you, and that'll make America great.
I mean,
Whereas more people are nowadays, when we're talking about the fighting, is like, I hope he fails miserably.
Yeah,
You got a big contingent
No,
of people.
everybody wants to win for their team, and I'll agree with that. I hope that motherfucker fucks up because I didn't vote for him, and I hope this
That's what I'm
motherfucker
saying.
fucks up because I didn't vote for him.
And I'm for I hope, no matter what, I hope it succeeds. Like I said, I didn't like Biden, but by God, everything he puts out, I'm still like, by God, I hope it fucking works.
Hope it works.
I hope that policy's great. I hope somewhere I get some trickle down money from that shit. And that's the way you should be. You shouldn't be. And like I said, we're at that Civil War phase now where it's like triggering. It's like
Yeah.
Trickle down is a Republican thing.
Thank you. I didn't notice that.
I know.
But it's like
I couldn't let that pass.
You've got so many people that hate him and hate everything that like I said, at this point he could cure cancer, give everybody $1 million and they'd be upset. Not everybody, but the extremists would be upset.
Yeah,
with
but
that.
that's not going to happen.
Whereas if Biden gave me $1 million to cure cancer, I'd be the happiest motherfucker in the world. I'd kiss him on the fucking face. Thank you. Great job. I see myself as more independent,
I tell you what.
conservative than a.
Trump gives me $1 million, I will go kiss him.
oh,
You should. But I'm saying, there's a lot.
But
of
that's not going to happen. So I don't have to worry about it.
A lot of people would. That's where we're at. But that's where we're at in society now. It's like everybody wants that team. We're all teamed up.
And it's not
Majority.
doing anybody any good.
No.
and people won't realize it.
No,
And that's why I say, when somebody tells me I'm MAGA or something, I'm not MAGA in that sense of the word. I'm not extreme. I'm like, I think Trump's an asshole. And they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's an asshole. Yeah, he's brash. He's stupid. There's things I like. There's things I don't like. When somebody asks me about Biden, I think he's an idiot. But there's probably a couple things he did that helped me out in my life. I don't hate. I'm the American. I see myself as an American.
that's why everybody.
As in, if you're president, I didn't vote for you. But by God, I hope you succeed. Because we're
That's a good
American.
way to be.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way it should
and that's what.
Whether it be a Democrat, Republican, Independent, I'd like to say an independent.
So that's what, like, to me, the Make
When I get
America,
lumped into
Make
that,
America
it's 'cause I have
Great,
conservative views.
or if whatever the slogan, whatever you want to come up with, and it should be the fact that we as Americans want America great,
I would love
and
that.
that's what you're an American, I'm an American, you're an American, we're all Americans. So
Well, like I said, right now we're at everybody's on the side.
it is, and that's,
They can't come
and you
together.
said it. You said that's the way they want it.
Congress,
That's the way they want it. They want to sit here
bitching
going out
around
here and fighting each other in the street, stupid shit.
You had the
And we're more alike than any of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
what was
but
the-
nobody
what-
sees that.
What was the
You ain't
recent
going to get an
speech?
invite to Mar-a-Lago.
What was
It's
the-
not going to happen.
What was the speech that you just
You
gave?
were not going to Mar-a-Lago.
What was the speech? The State of the Union. It blows my mind. We're on a Republican president, but it happens with the Democrats. Nobody wants to stand for certain shit. Like, he came out and just said, just to fuck with him, he says, if you're for putting America first, stand up. And none of them stood up. Like, why wouldn't you? Well, I think last year he said, hey, the little kid got brain cancer. They need to stand up. Like, why would you not stand up? And then it happens with when there's a Democrat, he'll say
Yeah, it's
something,
gone both
and the
ways,
Republicans, just in recent terms, like a kid with brain cancer, you can't stand up and clap for the kid with brain cancer. How can you not?
Yeah.
This year, I mean, he goaded them in saying, stand up if you want America to be first. I would have stood up, like, I may not agree with how he wants to get there, but by
But
God,
I want America to be first. Yeah.
I want you to have a great life. I want you to have a great life. I want me to have a great life. I don't care if you're
Well,
Republican,
that's
Democrat,
like the
whatever.
hearings when they had Pam Bondi, and they go, "Will you stand up and turn around and look at the victims and apologize?" And you haven't spoken because they held their hands up. They hadn't spoken to the Department of Defense yet. She had a perfect opportunity. She could have turned around and said, "You know what? I'm sorry for your, for your experience. I'll get with my staff. They'll take all your names and numbers." Even if she didn't give a shit, she could have said that and never got back with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She could have at least played it off.
Yeah.
But the bitch didn't even do that.
See, I can agree with that. And I'm not looking to find something against him.
Right.
Or he may be looking something because he brought up pay money because I brought that money. But I'm like I said, I'm for everybody. I like I said, if Trump's guilty, fucking burn. I hate when people come to me like, well, Trump's guilty of SP files and he's got, what are you going to say? I'm like, then he fucking burns. You think I'm a fucking idiot? No. They burn. If you're raping a fucking kid, you burn. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
People look at me, they're shocked. Like, I just said Trump was. And you agree? What? I mean, I'm using common sense. The majority of the time. Like I said, most of the time.
No, because
tonight
okay,
I'm
hold on,
joking
hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm joking around
Hold on,
with him.
you're not using common sense. You and me were all brought up with morals. We were brought up under the golden rule: you do unto others as you want done to you, and you do not. And I repeat, do not fuck with a child. I mean,
That's crazy.
that is absolutely
Even
asinine.
prisoners have a hierarchy in
exactly.
they're trash.
If you're they do not put child molesters in Gen Pop because you know why? The motherfucker will not last the night.
And this is what I'm saying. You got the extremists that are all about Trump, and I'm thinking that's so sad. Those particular people are against Trump because they could care less. It appears they care less about any other victim. Like Tom Hanks fucked 50 kids. They don't care. But as long as they get Trump.
Tom Hanks.
I guess he's been named. Yeah, he's been
I
named.
see Tom Hanks on the list.
I thought he was.
I've heard that people are posting that he was.
Somebody. did.
What kind of rabbit hole are you down?
I mean,
What I'm saying, in that general, there's a group of people that are so upset and obsessed that they forget about the other victims and the other people that did it. It's like that's all they want is that. I'm like, then if that's him, he burns.
It doesn't matter.
But guess what? All these other motherfuckers burn too.
Yeah.
Right.
Why can't you agree with this? Why can't we agree that they all burn? Why does it have to be this one or that? Why can't it be everybody burns?
No, I agree.
No, I think a lot of people agree with that.
I do.
And if Tom Hanks has done that, then he's
Fuck
burned.
it. Yeah.
And if not, he's an American treasure.
Let me think of a good movie. Just trying to think of a good movie.
Castaway. Big.
No, I didn't like it in Big either.
What the fuck?
Forrest Gump will live in.
No, I hate that movie. I kind of hate that movie.
No, you didn't.
Hang on, I've got the Tom Hanks movie. I'm trying to think of it.
Bachelor party.
Bachelor Party was good. All right, I get
Yeah.
that.
No, but people are getting in trouble overseas. You've got Prince.
Prince
Well,
Andrew.
People are stepping down from their CEOs of businesses, but
Right.
they're not getting charged with anything.
That's true, but
Except for Prince Andrew.
but the fact that they're okay, I'll just step
Called
down.
out.
Yeah, they're trying to, but nothing's happened in this country. Is what upset a lot of people.
Have you seen-
Except Bill Gates said, "I got BD twice. I'm sorry."
Yes.
And he was fucking those Russian chicks.
Yeah.
Epstein,
Of course, he didn't admit it.
hooked
He
him
didn't
up.
admit it.
Yeah. Epstein hooked him up with them whores.
Yeah.
And he did them, and it's about the time he got divorced too,
Yep.
because he brought his old lady home.
If you leave too,
Allegedly gave his wife VD.
But the clap, just leave it with that shit. I think of Whoopi Goldberg on The View and the other girl like, well, before they were like, oh, if they're in the files, they're guilty, and then they're like, we're in the files. Well, maybe they're not. I'll agree. Not everybody that's in the files is guilty.
There's a ton of people in the files. They
Like I
talk
would
about
say,
the files.
you could say Trump, you could say Obama, you could say Clinton, you could say anybody. Maybe they went to the island, had a good time, and then they found out.
What's going on?
Oh shit! I'm not going back.
Yeah, we're out.
I mean,
Yeah.
Trump did turn him in. Whatever. You can say what you want.
Let me say this.
But I'll say,
And I think we kind of know. I think we all can kind of identify with this. You know, like you were hanging out with somebody in high school,
you learn.
Yeah.
and you were out, like you were partying,
Yeah.
and maybe you smoked pot, but they didn't. But you didn't bring up the pot smoke into them, and maybe you dropped them off at the football game, and then you and your buddy got high.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like the
I
same.
would say everybody knew.
That was the
Eventually
same.
you knew.
I think, they dropped me off because I think they're going to go get high. But you know what I'm saying?
It's like
Yeah.
a Diddy
I
party.
think, I think
You went
that's
to a Diddy party, and early on you're like, this is cool. Then you're like, oh shit, somebody's talking about doing some shit later on.
Right.
It's time to go.
and they hauled ass.
Yeah. I mean,
Same
yeah.
with them. Like I said,
That's the same
I don't
with them.
say.
Yeah, the high school. If you didn't want
I
to
don't say everybody's
Hold
guilty.
on, wait a minute. What's getting ready to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm out. I'm out.
I went to a party,
Right.
a guy had a gun, and I was like, time to go.
Yeah.
Time to leave. I don't
Yeah.
the same come to the party with me.
Right.
Like I said, it's like everybody knew at some point, and they heard rumors at some point, and there should have been more people like, hey, you might want to check this shit out.
I've been to parties when I was younger and somebody put out like, we're getting ready to do some blow.
Yeah.
And you'd be with a girl or
Yeah.
something. I'm not cool with it. All right, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, you're cool.
I think that is similar.
Similar,
In a
yeah.
worse way, though.
Yeah, in a way worse way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think we're going to do some kids.
I am-
Okay, I'm out.
I am logical. We're all logical enough here to realize that you went to that party, you maybe went to the island, you're like, hey, this guy's cool, you know. You introduced me to him, you're like, you did a deal with him like 2 weeks ago, all right, yeah. And it's like, we got to the bed, we're like, hey, this is cool, island, this is awesome.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Hey, you want to do some kids later? Is that cool?
Right.
What's that? No, we got some 2-year-old kids ready to kill it. And I was like, all right, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And then maybe you tell somebody. That's where I have a problem. It's like, you found out, and maybe you start telling people. Because that's not like doing blow. That's not like doing drugs. It's like,
No, but Yeah.
Mine was a weak
No, yeah,
example.
no.
It was a weak example.
But
I like it.
at some point,
It's like my point being that some people know that
Yeah.
some people's doing
Yeah,
something,
everybody
and
does.
they know when to bounce.
yeah, they should have bounced.
like I say, and I'll agree with that, you know. I love the dude just because they're stupid, but it's like, maybe you found out real quick that you're on that list for whatever reason. Oprah was like, somebody wanted to use her plane and she had to do that. you see how easy it is for. Before they were like anybody on the list is guilty, but now they're on it. It's like you see how easy it is.
Yeah.
I'm using common sense from the beginning.
And there's still
I had common sense from the beginning.
pages
Like all these people on this list, you might know that guy. He was popular. He was doing business deals, blah blah blah. And you saw him. And he might
Oh
not
shit,
know
he
the
was
eye.
like tied to NBA.
Any email mentioning you like, hey,
No, these women are going. I was at a party and so and so took me back and raped me or fucked me in the
Yeah.
ass. Well, who all was there? Well, Michael Jackson and
Yep.
Bill Gates and Prince Andrew and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But they're not saying that they're the one that did it.
Right. They were just there.
Yeah, they were just there.
that's what I say. We got to get into the more in depth and. Like I said, common sense tells you that
Joe Pesci
something like
said
that
it's an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
you know, just because you're on the list doesn't mean you're guilty. But if you're on that list, maybe we investigate you.
Well, yeah.
Maybe we find out just to make sure we cross you off.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
I
you
agree
can
with
be,
that.
like you said, you can be friends with somebody who does something you don't agree with. Like Eddie Murphy said, like, I go play tennis with a gay guy. I said, hey, you want to grab a beer? No, I think I'm going to go suck a dick. Well, okay, well, I'll see you later.
How's that?
All right, we went
Is that
down.
about something?
But
We went down
when
a
somebody starts
ma-
talking about killing and having sex with kids, maybe you say something.
we went down a major rabbit hole.
That's
I can't. I was giving you a line example.